1 second.
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Brother, welcome back to another episode of BillsAholic Brother, shout out to McKenna. We're going to give her a shout out before we're a minute in. I just know she's watching. Brother.
We'll see.
Brother,
Here in a second.
Shout out, brother. Brother, it's Jack Riley, brother. Brother. Oh, my gosh, dude.
The Jack.
That's the way to open up because me and Jack, brother.
Wow.
That's fire. That's fire. Shout out to the Who's the juice? Jack Riley's the juice.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I didn't know he watched like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first comment, if we were taking bets, I would have put all the money on it being McKenna.
She was close.
Plus 3,000.
I would have put all the money on it being McKenna. You would have told me Jack Riley was gonna be the first comment.
Maybe
he'd be in the top viewers. That's impressive. That's impressive. Shout out that. Sorry for cussing, brother. If you can say it, I can too.
Just
all right. Shout out to Sketch.
Didn't know you were gonna follow up with that, did you?
No. What a great. If everybody that the Juice got the notifications and the boys went live, perfect.
Love
The Juice has the notifications on. I love it. Love to see it. I just gotta say, not how I thought. Not how I didn't envision us really opening like that today on this fine Tuesday evening. But those of you that know me outside of the podcast know that Sketch has been my life for the last week. So
He played sauce and then
he did.
he got washed.
He did get washed.
I'm not gonna. Is he like? Is he good at Madden, or is he just not?
I
really
can't
that
say I've
good at
ever
Madden?
watched him actually play.
I was.
Madden.
Gonna say,
never
I've just
watched
seen
the
the
full
clips.
game.
I've just
Yeah,
seen
I
the
just seen
clips.
clips.
Yeah.
But like, I know I saw the clips of him like getting. I think he got cooked by Vontaze Burfict too.
Mr. CTE.
Oh yeah, that one's a funny video. You got to check that one out. That one's a funny video.
One of the clips, he's like, "Hey, you just got perfect, brother."
AB, brother. All during mini golf. Sorry, brother. Chris is not doing well, brother.
Speaking of mini golf,
Hey, I didn't end in last. That's all. I told you going in. That's
another dub on my sheet, man.
Hey, I told you going
Oh,
into
you
mini
guys
golf.
dig? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Watched
brother.
his little silly ass.
We're at.
Sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing. If you can say that, Ken too, brother. No, they did not perform too. I started off hot. Only wanted to get a hole in one too.
There go Jacob.
Still managed to finish last. If you can say it, I can say it. Just kidding, brother. Shout out to Jacob. Wow. All right.
That's more comments than we had.
Well, all last
week.
All right. Good
Shout
job.
out.
This is a nice episode starting
All
out.
you needed was a little sketch.
That's what I'm saying. Brother. Awesome. All right. Well, in the NFL world, outside of the sketch world, in the NFL world today, some rule changes that I think we have to address. Number one being the biggest one, in my opinion, the kickoff is going to be completely different. I mean, we got the kicker kicking off from like the 35, and then you got. I actually have the format. That's the screenshot of the format.
Kicking team is on the opponent's 35.
Yep.
Return stays on the 40.
Yep.
And then
The landing zone is in between the 20.
you can have two people in the landing zone from 20 to goal line.
All right. You heard it there.
Yeah, it's I don't know. How you guys feel? Kind of.
So
You go first.
I was gonna say, watching videos like of the XFL. I was watching it and I was like, all right, like after the runner catches the ball and really gets a full head of steam going, it looks like what a normal kickoff would look like. But then there was some clips that I saw where I was like, dude, if you got somebody super fast and like that can make moves, once you get past like the first two guys, if you don't get touched, you're just pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Like, you're pretty much gone. So it's going to be interesting to see really what, like, if we see an increase in kick return touchdowns or if we see less, like, who knows? But it's going to be, I saw like, for instance, I don't know if it was Sale or I don't really remember who it was on Twitter, but it's going to be interesting to see who you put out there for special teams now. Like it's going to be
Cordero Patterson just went for $6 million.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, if I'm the Bills, I'm like, ooh, maybe I gotta give Deontay Hardy a call back and be like, we might need you, brother.
Yeah.
We might need you back, brother. Because right now I don't know who's returning kicks for the Bills other than like Ty Johnson or something.
I was
like
gonna
that.
say I saw on Twitter today Ty Johnson. I don't know why this came out from somebody's mouth, but Curtis Samuel.
Oh well, okay. Curtis Samuel.
I wouldn't want him out there.
I know, but Curtis Samuel.
He's got the speed.
He does have the speed, but I was hearing that you might see now, and here's the picture right there. That's the one I'm referring to.
I'm gonna try.
Honestly, we're gonna pull it up real quick. That is the exact one that I'm referring to, though. But I was hearing that you might see more of these. I'm not gonna say specialty players or players that might not have returned kicks and punts. You might see them do that a little bit more now. That's what you were hearing, at least like I've seen on Twitter. It's gonna be interesting. Who knows? It's a whole new rule. We don't know what that's gonna look like. But what are
We got it up.
Oh, this is exact. Yeah, that's the exact picture I was looking at. That's the exact picture I was looking at. So, definitely interesting, bro. What?
I'll go back to them.
So you said the 35-yard line is the kickoff.
Yep, that didn't
Oh.
change.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna stay the same. It's so the gunners will be right where the kickoff start line is, and then you got your setup zone. That's the return team, and then the gap
Gotcha.
is in that 10-yard gap. There's nothing. Then there's the two guys that John said in the landing zone. Now, also the other thing we didn't say is touchbacks go out to the 30 now.
Touchbacks go out to the 30, and a ball in the end zone has to be downed. That's a live ball now.
So okay,
So if you refer back to the
Houston Texans
Houston Texans playoff game,
should have been a touchdown.
where we all were complaining, which it wasn't a touchdown. We all know that.
But it would be now.
Now that's a touchdown.
Let's go.
That's a live ball.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
just wanting
We just won the wild card. 2019 wild card.
2019
Let's
wild
go.
card, yeah.
Josh Allen's first playoff game. Let's go. We won it.
So now give Reggie Bush his Heisman.
Yeah, get Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame too while you're at it.
Let's do it.
But all right. Well, so that's the kickoff rule. Another rule that changed
Hold
today.
on.
Oh.
Whoa. I think Travis had some thoughts and he never got to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are
yeah.
your thoughts? I'm
Sorry,
sorry. I
Trevor.
apologize.
Personally, I don't mind the change. I think it allows for more action to be made.
Fair enough, brother.
Yeah. Another thing. Personnel's going to change, and special teams wise, you don't need I think Bills wise is Justin Shorter a candidate to not make the team now, because now a guy like Matakevich is kind of more important. You want bigger linebackers, running backs, guys that can tackle. So
Yeah,
it's
I
going to
know.
be interesting.
I saw on Twitter too today, like you're gonna see with this rule change, you're probably gonna see teams go out and get specific players
Yeah.
for each position, like you were
Yeah.
alluding to, and that's gonna fill up a couple roster spots.
I mean,
Mhm.
bottom line is now you're gonna need guys that can get off blocks much faster. Like
Get off a
it's-
block and make a tackle.
Yeah, like you're not having these guys that are running with full heads of steam. You're gonna have to get off your block a lot faster.
Well, because like you said,
There's-
all they gotta do is run in one gap, beat two people, and they're gone.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're gonna need
there's-
those type of guys.
There's only 5 yards between coverage and return. So
Yeah.
and once you're gone, you're gone.
another interesting thing, the kicker can't cross the 50 until the ball's caught. Nobody can move until the ball's caught or touches the ground. What I'm interested to actually see is, did you guys hear if they kick it short, what is that, a penalty?
I haven't heard.
And then
about
if you
this.
kick it out of bounds,
That's
does
probably
that go
still-
from the touchback? So are you getting that at the 45?
I think you're getting that around the 45.
Okay. There's going to be a lot.
I just don't like
Something
the
to
feel
note,
about it.
though, this is only a 1-year trial. So next year,
It could go back.
they would have to ratify it again. So,
Well, that's fair. That's fair. You got to give it a trial. You got to give it a go ahead. But yeah, so the kickoff rule. I don't know. There's some mixed. I know you go on Twitter right now. There's some mixed
Yeah.
thoughts about it. But
I have a question for you guys, actually.
Hit me.
Do you think teams are just going to give up the 5 and just kick it out of the back of the end zone? If, say, week 1 through 6, there's, I don't know, a handful of kick return touchdowns, which typically doesn't happen in the NFL right now. Do you think teams just say, we'll give up the 5 yards
You
at
might,
that point?
as a strategy, you might see that. You might see that.
Which is going to kill this because the NFL wants kick returns. They want offense.
I got a nice question for you guys. What has been your favorite all-time kick return?
Oh, okay. All right. All-time kick return. Nothing slaps harder than Nyheim Hines' 2 kick return touchdowns against the Patriots. Being there, because the crazy thing about it was I was with you guys up in the 300s for the first one, and I remember looking at these guys. I was like, "Damn, bro! I've been sitting in my seasons down in the 100s for 5 seasons now, never seen a kickoff return touchdown." I was like all bummed out about it. And halftime, I go down with my dad, and I'm down there. I'm like, "All right, here we go." And he returns the next one. I'm like, "Let's go, man! Check it off the list." So I'm a big fan of those. Those are my favorite.
Mine would probably have to be Dan Connolly, the offensive lineman from the Patriots against the Packers.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
What was that? He ran it all the way to
Okay.
the 4-yard line. That was pretty
Go,
nice.
big man,
Thought he
go!
had- thought he had-
I thought we were just choosing Bills.
Mine.
Oh no!
All right.
If we're not
All-time.
going. Oh,
Okay.
Give me Percy Harvin to start the second half in the Super Bowl. That was
Okay.
electric.
All right, yeah, that was.
What you take?
So mine, this is going to throw you off a little bit, but the end result, it circles all back together. It makes sense. So the first one that automatically comes to mind is the 2006 Super Bowl when Devin Hester brought it back off the first kickoff return.
Yep.
Because literally Tony Dungy, the whole week leading up to it, he said that they were just going to kick it away from him.
Don't kick it to him.
Don't kick it to him. That was the word all week in the meetings. Then as soon as the game starts, Adam, go kick that shit. We're gonna go do it. We're gonna test it. We're gonna stop him right away. We're gonna let him know who's dominant. We're gonna stop him. Fucking takes it back to the house. And the Bears thought they had it, but sorry about it.
Did you hear Adam Vinatieri like years afterwards talk about it?
Yeah,
It's fucking hilarious.
right. He's like, why are we doing this?
He was literally trotting out there. He said in his head, he's like, "This just isn't going to
It's
go well.
terrible.
Why are we doing this?"
Terrible idea.
Damn, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Got to be quicker than that, brother.
You know what
You
also
almo-
crossed
you
my
almost
mind?
had
It's
it.
not a kickoff, but Chris Davis against Alabama, the kick 6.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that where they missed the field goal just short, and he took it all the way
Oh,
back
was that the
against.
Auburn game?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cha-
yeah. I know what you're
championship
talking about,
game?
yeah.
Mhm.
That was electric.
Yeah.
That was electric. That's like a highlight. That's a huge highlight reel.
What makes it better is Saban bitched at the refs for like 7 minutes to give them another play. They weren't supposed to. That was supposed to be tie game right there. And obviously what happened. So it's just
right.
all-time moment.
I like that. I like that little question from you, Travis. I like that.
Another rule change. Drop tackle is gone.
Hip drop.
Hip drop.
Hip drop.
Okay, so this one's interesting for me because like I agree with getting rid of it in the
Where are you
sense
gonna
of
tackle him?
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with getting rid of it in the sense of how many injuries it's caused, but in the same time, I feel like when it's a bang bang play, where the hell are these guys supposed
Can't
to
tackle high. Can't tackle low.
A lot of defenders
You're just gonna be
just
seeing a lot of
absolutely
spears.
not happy about this.
And I've seen it all over.
It's gonna-
social media
I feel
today.
like it's got to be like something where it's blatantly like a hip drop. Like if it's a bang bang play, like it's just tough, dude. Like if you're gonna penalize a guy that's like, I mean, I feel bad for the defenders sometimes, bro. Like they hit a quarterback the wrong way. Like they barely touched the quarterback. 15. Oh, you by accident hip dropped him. 15. Like
Is it 15 yards?
it is 15 yards.
Automatic. Yep.
Automatic first.
Mhm.
Yep. So it's just like that one. I agree with it, like I said, in the sense of how many injuries it's caused. I can get down with the fact that like you want to eliminate that, but it's gonna be tough, dude. Like that's gonna be a tough.
Can't get down with it one fucking bit.
It's football.
Not one fucking bit, man.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm kind of with you on that, but
The NFLPA for 3 straight days was pleading for this not to go through. Went through. I mean, you saw the reaction on Twitter. I mean, JJ Watt tweeted out, "You might as well play flag football." I think that's taken a little far. I agree with what you're saying. Like, it bang bang plays. What's really going to happen is everybody's going to get fined for it. There might be a handful of flags, and we're going to be sitting here complaining that the referees suck because how do you judge that?
right. I can't wait till Josh Allen. Did
So-
you see the meme where it was like it's Josh Allen just sitting on the bench looking completely defeated after losing to the Texans in the playoffs, and it
The
was
hat
like
and-
in the hat, he's just sitting there, and they were like, Josh Allen just threw 6 touchdowns, 500 yards, and somehow still lost because the Chiefs got a hip. They got a hip drop tackle.
Bro, I was
Put
just
on
gonna
that
say,
first down.
That's hilarious.
Let me paint you the picture. AFC Championship in Buffalo. Comes down to the last drive. All you got to do, one more stop to stop Mahomes. He dumps it off to Travis Kelce. Matt Milano comes in with the tackle.
Place erupts.
Place erupts. Bills ball.
That would be
Flag on the play.
that
Personal foul.
That would be
Hip
the
drop
ultimate-
tackle. Defense.
Number
50-yard
58.
penalty. Automatic first down.
Oh my
Buckner.
God.
60-yard field goal wins him the game.
What's up is good. Oh my God, that place would be. Oh my.
It's gonna cost. It's gonna cost someone a game. I could already see it happen.
It's got Buffalo written all over it.
That would be the ultimate.
And we will
Buffalo
refer back.
loss.
Let's see, 15-28. We will refer back to this moment when the Bills lose a game. We're like, God damn
Fucking
it.
hip drop tackle.
We knew it. We knew it all the way back on March 26th that the Bills were going to lose a game because this damn penalty. I mean, this damn rule change. All right, that one's I definitely am scratching my head about. But trade deadline moved from week 8 to week 9.
Tuesday after week 9.
All right,
I don't mind.
One
I will
extra
say
week.
you want to extend the season. I think that you should extend the trade deadline.
When are we gonna see? Not to get away from that, but when do you guys think we're gonna see 2 bye weeks?
When they keep tacking on extra games.
It's bound to happen. at some
Eventually
point.
they're gonna go to
Maybe
18.
when they do 18 weeks, 19 weeks. You got to do
Yeah,
that. Bro.
you gotta.
I'm surprised they actually haven't, just because extend the NFL
Right.
season, more money in their pockets.
So
Did you see Christmas lands on a Wednesday this year, fellas?
2
And
games.
we will have NFL football.
Yeah,
NBA
And
will
that
be
team that has to
pissed.
play Wednesday, will probably Sunday and then the following Wednesday. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty fucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's. Oh man.
I
Oh man, that's got Buffalo written all over it.
right?
Damn, all these rules changes.
I don't. I mean,
Buffalo.
Y'all gonna have to play the Niners that Sunday, and then you got I
Go.
don't name anybody.
We're gonna get the Chiefs on Wednesday.
The Chiefs Christmas Day.
That's our back-to-back games right there. The NFL's like, we got an idea. Let's test them right before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then the Bills will win both those games,
with walking away with like 4 injuries.
and I'll feel super happy. I'll be like, wow, we're really good. And then we'll get into the playoffs and we'll win the wild card. We might win the divisional. We haven't been able to get out of the divisional the last 4 years, so we'll probably just lose in the divisional.
I love the optimism today.
Hey man, this is not as negative as it normally is.
It's not. I'll say that.
As I say, the vibes in the room feel a little bit better. They feel a little bit better than they normally do. Any other rule changes that we're missing though?
Intentional grounding can now be assisted from the sky judge.
Good.
That and the play clock can now be assisted by the sky judge. I know, we all sit there watching a game. We're like, oh, yeah, play clock's been at 0 for a couple minutes now. And I don't know how that's necessarily going to work. I don't know if it's going to be ticky-tack, like, oh, it hit 0, ball wasn't snapped. I don't know, but that's going to be assisted now. I think that's pretty much it for the big major ones.
Small ones. I just got longer replays and third challenge now if prior 2 are good.
Yeah, challenge.
Yeah, I like that.
You only got to win one, right?
You only got to win
Oh,
one to
one.
be awarded your third.
Yep.
You're back. You had to win 2 to get your third.
Mhm.
A
So
lot of rule changes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's quite an off season.
quite an off season.
I wasn't expecting them.
Tush push stays.
Oh,
as
yeah.
it should,
It
as
does.
it should. I'm gonna say that. Just get good and stop it. That's the end of it. Like if the Eagles could do it, why can't other teams do it?
If the Eagles can do it, I can do it.
And if I'm gonna be honest with you, if the Eagles can do it, Josh can do it better.
The Bills do
You've
it
seen it at
very
the end
well.
of the season.
Yeah, they do it well.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of I'm a fan of keeping it.
Yeah.
So let's just keep it as is.
And when Josh does it, he doesn't go up the center. He finds the soft gap and he just piles through the soft gap. So which I like.
And that's big.
Or
on
he
you.
jumps in the face of a linebacker.
That
But
too.
Yeah.
He'll just do it. He'll just do it his own way.
Or he fumbles the ball, picks it up, takes on a defensive tackle, pushes him to the side,
Takes a hip drop.
and gets a hip drop and gets to the first down
or he fumbles into the end zone and Chris almost gets beat up.
by a Vikings fan. Josh Allen doesn't. He likes to keep you on your toes when it comes to these QB sneaks. I mean, you guys remember the Cowboys Thanksgiving game when he dropped the ball and it was
Oh,
like,
man.
oh my god! And then he picked it up and then all of a sudden he gets 3 yards and you're like, oh my god, that guy's him.
Where they call it the Josh Allen experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that right there was like one of the first moments where I was like, this guy is like built just simply different, dude. Like he just was like, "Yep, give me that," and then he just picked it up and just like shrugged off
My
somebody.
moment was actually the Houston playoff game when he caught the touchdown.
Oh yeah, because he took a hit at the end of that.
I'm
He
like,
took a hit. He got
Damn,
folded.
who
Did the
the
John Brown
fuck is
dance?
that?
Yeah, then he was like,
Yeah.
he didn't really do it as good as John Brown does.
It was good though.
It's a lot better than I can do.
It was terrible. Let's
It's
be
a lot
honest.
better than I can do it, but I guess if you're thinking back to Josh, like obviously he had those moments in his rookie season where you were like, this guy is just going to be simply built different. I can think back to like the obvious one in his rookie season, jumping over Anthony
Mhm.
Barr. You were just like, okay, nobody else is really trying that.
Mm.
But then like one of my because like obviously, yeah, Josh, the first couple of years, you just saw him doing some crazy things with his legs. But like one of the only things in his rookie season that he really truly did with his arm where you were just like, whoa, was against the Jaguars. And he stepped up in the pocket and had like the pocket collapse around him. And he threw that 75-yard dart to Robert Foster. Guy's different, man. That's my QB. That's my QB.
QB1.
But all these rule changes don't matter.
Bills
Bills-
news or NFL news?
Bills by a billion. Bills news. Trey White to the Rams.
What, about an hour ago?
Yeah, I like
Just
when
about.
I kind of like when news breaks right before the podcast. Like that.
It's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. It is nice. Trey White to the Rams for what did we say? Like 8.5 guaranteed, up to 10
Up to
million.
10.
Ton, yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Trey White.
Shout out.
At least he went to a team where I don't despise him. That's
Went to the NFC.
That's a shot at Jordan Poyer for going down to Miami. I'll never
Who do you
forget.
want to go for, man?
I'll never forget Jordan Poyer, man. It's okay. He's my least favorite player now.
Jeez.
You're a goofball.
I am a goofball. He's not my least favorite player. Because when he comes back to lead the charge, I'll be like, I fucking love you, Jordan Poyer. Yeah, hype me up. Hype me up. Or now that I'm turning 21 this year and games are going to get a little bit more interesting for a guy like me, maybe the dark side will come out and be like, fuck you, Jordan Poyer. Sorry for cussing, brother. Sorry for cussing.
Oh, man.
NFL news.
NFL.
That's all the Bills news.
Thought we
That's
were
all
on the
those
Bills
news.
news, man.
What else
Is
we have
that
to talk
all
about
I
about
got?
the Bills?
My favorite signing
Some
ever.
signings. Yeah.
Will Clapp?
I was gonna say Will Clapp.
Will
Oh, wow,
clap
this-
your cheeks?
Wait, I thought this all happened last week when we were on the podcast.
No.
Yeah, Will clap your cheeks. Let's go, dude.
Come on.
That's the lead
You're gonna
signing.
skeet right by Will Clapp?
I don't want to ski right by. Will Clapp can clap whatever the hell he wants. Whoa!
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
You're
Who
on
left the
something.
door open?
We're
No
the
one
only
else
ones
is
here.
coming in, bro. We're the
It's
only
throwing
ones.
off my feng shui.
We're the
Get
only-
back on it. What do you want me to do?
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Close the door then.
You're welcome, brother. I like when I see you, brother.
So is that our is that room for Connor McGovern to go back to guard?
No.
Who
No.
knows?
No, you just signed David Edwards.
Who knows, brother?
That's the thing.
Hey, man, we'll see, brother.
We'll see week one. We'll see week one.
No, I don't know. I think he's more depth than anything.
I know we got Will Clapp. Am I missing something from this week? I feel like I am.
Yes, a D tackle from
Yes.
Oh,
Austin Johnson.
Austin Johnson from also the Chargers.
Daquan Jones was a big fan, so I trust Daquan Jones.
He broke
So-
the news too.
so yeah, that's
Don't know nothing about Austin
Daquan
Johnson,
Schefter.
but I
He was a starter.
Dude,
I
Pretty
trust Daquan.
solid.
I think signing him just might secure it
No.
that we don't draft that guy that we talked about last week.
I don't think it does.
That boy
Really?
Johnny.
Johnny?
I
Johnny
just,
Newton?
I
That
just don't
boy
think I
Johnny.
don't think you're taking Johnny.
I'm ready.
Johnny
I got his
Johnson.
jersey pre-ordered.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
This is gonna
Um,
Austin Johnson jersey.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Goes both ways.
No, I
man.
got to be
He's
careful
got
with my
him and
jerseys.
Deontay
No,
Hardy's.
Curtis Samuel might be a good safe choice this offseason.
He might be here for 3 years. He might.
Oh, I'm not. I went with the Deontay Hardy last year. I thought that this guy was telling me how he thought this was the best offseason Brandon Bean put together.
I was heavily convinced. I'm sorry.
And I had a feeling, dude. It was like a question mark on it for me the whole entire offseason.
I was heavily
like, this
convinced.
just does
We
not
brought
seem-
speed in.
Like I was like Trent Sherfield.
That's
okay.
speed.
Deontay Hardy. Okay, well I was a little
Josh Allen's
excited.
gonna chuck it down the field and they can go get it. No, we didn't see that.
Still up there, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I was heavily convinced. My bad.
Listen, the first time I heard him say that, I gave him the old.
I was convinced. I like bringing in Deontay Hardy and Trent Sherfield.
I liked it too, but
After the year Sherfield just had with the Dolphins, why can't he do it with
Wouldn't
Josh
say.
Allen? That's
Well,
just my thought.
I mean, he had a decent year with Miami.
Yeah, I just
I mean,
think.
he
I
was
was more
arguably
excited
the wide
about
receiver
Hardy,
three.
but
Yeah, I was right there with you. man.
yeah,
I
I just
was-
didn't have the money to go.
I was like, hold on,
Go
jersey
grab a
plug,
jersey.
Deontay Hardy, Deontay Hardy.
Getting a jersey.
Well, the good news is once it's all said and done, I can just easily, if the Bills draft, well, who's wearing number 11 right now? Is it
Probably Trubisky.
it's
Trubisky.
Trubisky. That's a Trubisky jersey.
Shakira's
This
10.
offseason, baby. That's a Trubisky jersey.
He's
I
gonna put
promise you
duct
that.
tape over it.
No, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna get the
Stitch it up
nameplate.
yourself.
I'm gonna get the
Mhm.
nameplate. Dude, that's a Trubisky jersey. I promise you that.
I respect it.
That'll be funny.
Hey, man, I
dude.
respect it.
That'll
I
be
think
fun.
this off season right now is, depending on how the draft goes, I think it might actually go down as one of his
Better.
best years.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. This is one where, like last season when we were signing guys, I was like, I just had a weird feeling about it. Like this year, where I feel like I liked Austin Johnson signing. Like I watched some
Mhm.
stuff. Like I
Is
think
he a 3-tech?
he's a 3-tech.
Okay,
So I think
that's
I
what
th-
we need.
I would say I think it really helps beef up that interior defensive line, and that exactly what we needed. But there's still some question marks on the edge. Like
hmm
We got 6 to 7 mil. We'll sign a couple guys for 1 year, 1 mil.
1 year, $1 million.
He does it all the time. We'll
Alright.
get guys we never even heard of.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You gotta fill up the roster somehow.
I know you're a big fan, man. I'm ready for Kingsley Jonathan to be a
Oh,
part
I
of this
love
goddamn
Kingsley
team.
Jonathan.
Dude,
I'm ready for it. Him,
how
Epineza. Truthfully, I think Vaughn's gonna have a better,
He has
much
to,
better
right?
year.
Dude,
I really do.
you get one tackle out of the guy and you're like,
Oh, man.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a better. This is already starting off way better.
Now that's a Vaughn that I want on this team.
I think he might. I think he's gonna
He-
get close to double digits.
He
He's betting on
made
himself.
he made noise.
I think so.
Like he actually
Mhm.
made a play against the Steelers in the playoffs where it was like, okay, Vaughn, you actually affected something. Like, and it was like, are we getting Vaughn back? So remember, it took Trey White a mean minute to get back to
Mhm.
himself, and he did. And then all of a sudden,
I think during the
helmet went
season we
flying
also
and-
did forget. By the way, happy birthday to Von Miller. It's his
happy
today.
birthday, Von Miller.
Happy birthday.
I'm
We also did forget that Von Miller is like 30.
the only one clapping for Vaughn.
Guys, man.
Yeah,
Well, we need to start performing.
Hey, you know what? He went on that ayahuasca trip with Poyer and Rogers, so we'll see what he's looking like on the other side.
Oh fuck, we're doomed.
What do you mean we're
Going on a
doing?
trip with Aaron Rodgers.
We're not
wrong with
doing
that,
that. He
Trent?
cleared his head, brother.
Yeah,
You
man.
did?
That's what the trip's
You
for.
need to clear your mind, dude.
You need to go on
Maybe
a
you need to
Alaska
go
trip.
with him,
A
honestly.
little more
Jeez.
open-minded.
We'll put a
you know?
sack of potatoes there, dude.
What's wrong with Aaron?
Dude's a
You
fucking
hold that,
nutcase.
buddy.
Dude, come on. I'm trying to get off being the sack of potatoes guy.
That's
got
all you.
He's got to go on. He's got to go on the trip. Next week we'll do an episode without him.
Send his ass to Puerto
I'll send you guys a picture of me in a cave.
no,
You'll see nothing but
no
my-
phones. No phones.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
no phones.
There you
My
go.
bad. My bad.
It's just you and your mind.
Send me a postcard.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. The postcard.
All right. You got some stuff for
Sign Mike Edwards.
Oh, I like it.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
that's-
like
oh,
that
yeah.
one.
that was
Safety
one of the
dude.
signing. Didn't I tell you on the PlayStation?
You told me that. I
I told
personally
him
wanted
PlayStation.
Julian Blackman, but
Sorry about it. He's coming back.
Mike
Uh,
Edwards,
Is he?
That's what the
I
hope,
saw he
that's
had a
what the
visit
hope
with,
is at this point. The Niners. yeah.
Niners.
Looking like he'll be making his way back soon.
I'll take two
Nonetheless.
Super Bowl champ Mike Edwards.
Yeah.
What's
2 Super Bowl champ?
Mm.
2-time?
2-time? One with the Bucks, one with the Chiefs. He's won a
Okay.
Super Bowl with every
Yeah,
team he's
You'll
been on.
always be the sack of potatoes guy,
Exactly.
Facts.
and McKenna will always be the coma girl. Sorry about it, brother.
Wow.
Sorry about it, brother.
Wow.
More on Edwards.
My man fucking busted his knee playing one game of basketball.
Oh, he's
Thanks.
defending it.
We're good, man. Continue, man.
Whoa! She's not happy about it. Sorry, brother. If you can say it, I can too, brother.
We're good.
Oh, we're
All
good.
right, yeah,
We're good. I'll read the comments. We're good.
More on Edwards. Defensive touchdowns since 2021. Deron Blank has 5. Edwards has 4. And Darius Slay has 4.
One time.
So he finds the end zone.
Yeah. Andy Reid did say he's got a knack for finding the
The
ball,
ball hawk.
and I'll take that on the defense. I mean, we'll see. Like he's getting a 1-year deal, right? So we'll see. Is this something where is he our future safety? Who knows? Is that the guy that Brandon Bean has pinned as being the starter? We'll see
For this year or future?
for this year.
Oh yes, I think. I mean, he fits right in.
He
Todd
does. He
Bowles
fits
runs
exactly
the
right
same exact defense.
My-
Spagnuolo, same
Same
exact
exact
defense. He's
My
gonna
one
fit
thing
right
is,
in.
I just wish we would have gotten maybe him on a little bit of. Well, I mean, I just don't know if it's like is that a guy that we see potentially resign this off like next offseason?
He's 27.
Like I was gonna say he's not exactly he's not old, but I don't know. It's tough.
I mean, if he works, then you have more
Maybe.
cap next year. You extend him out, but it's also a good guy to have in the room. Like if you draft a 4th, 5th, 6th round safety, he's a much better guy than
not a second.
not a 2nd round.
What
safety.
about? Let me ask you this question.
Not a 2nd round safety?
Cam Kitchen's in the 3rd round.
We don't have a 3rd round pick.
Oh yeah, we got robbed. Ooh, we got robbed. No, that's the NFL robbing us.
And Cam Kitchens is not making it to the
So
3rd
that
round.
Tyke
I
Smith
think
I
he
was
goes
telling
in
you
the
about,
second.
that's who we'll be drafting. In the
So
later
I will
rounds.
tell you this. I promise you. After what I think there's a good chance that he does last the 3rd round.
Why do you say that?
He tested terribly. He's fallen like
Yeah,
he's fallen so heavily on and obviously like what do we know like on all 32 teams draft boards, but from what you're hearing from all these draft sources and then you do like these mock drafts, he's fallen heavily. So it'll be I like the countless times I've done like the 4 or 5 round mock drafts and he's been there like late. It's gonna be interesting, but I forgot we got robbed of that 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
Roger Goodell, he's just a sack of potatoes, dude. If you really think about it. But you got any more NFL news for us?
We're still on Buffalo Bills news, Chris.
Oh
but I don't know
my
why you keep
gosh.
pushing NFL news.
He wants to get to the league.
Wait, this is a BillsAholic pod, not an NFL pod. An NFL-aholic pod.
That's a good point.
This is fair.
Yeah, that is fair. So why you keep pushing on? You got Bills news? This dude don't have Bills
just
news.
waiting for you, my man.
I thought
What else do I got?
It's your time to shine.
When you run out, I got one.
Damian Harris hangs them up.
Oh, okay.
We had a feeling it was coming. He's been quite injured his 7-year career. 7 years?
5.
5.
Something.
And after that baby he had a couple weeks ago, I think that put icing on the cake. Congratulations, by the way. But no surprise over here. Kyle Allen joins the deep Steelers quarterback room.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and Kyle Allen.
Here we go.
That sounds dangerous.
Let's ride.
I don't know.
That's dangerous, man.
Holy shit.
I get it, dude.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Have we done anything dangerous?
yeah,
'Cause I have.
All right, that's all I got.
Hey, so Brandon Bean was on the Pat McAfee show today,
Oh,
and I don't know
he
if
sure
you guys
was.
seen
We
this.
talked about this on the way.
Did you
out.
guys watch this?
I did.
I didn't watch the
So,
full Pat McAfee show. I watched the
Every
clips.
guest that they had, they were trying to get some scoops out of him, maybe just to give up
They had O'Connell the week before, right?
earlier today. Yeah.
Oh, earlier today?
before him. Yeah. So
Okay.
they were trying to get some draft news out of each owner and coach that came in. So when Brandon Bean came in, they tried to figure out what pro days he was at, and so he mentioned that he didn't go to the Texas one. He wanted to, but he didn't go because it was on the same time and day as the Alabama pro day. So he went to Alabama instead. So they're trying to think, okay, what players could he be potentially looking at Alabama rather than Texas? He did say he sent some people to Texas, so it's not like they completely
That
neglected.
deal-
But
so
he would rather be in Alabama
AD Mitchell could still be a Bills one there.
potentially. So
But the Alabama,
Was he at
Don't think-
LSU's?
don't they got a D lineman? Alabama has one.
they got a couple of edge rushers.
We're not gonna get fucking what's his face.
Dallas Turner.
We're not gonna get Dallas Turner. He's out of the picture.
There's Boswell, but I think he's going to be like a later, like
That's just
2 or 3 maybe.
The other 2 are 2 and 3s to me.
Yeah. So Tone Diggs, one of the co-hosts, he threw out, were you looking at Kool-Aid McKinstry had a good workout, and
I was gonna say they got a couple.
he buzzed a little
They
bit.
got a couple cornerbacks.
Was he-
I'm not saying maybe
Oh, that would be so badass.
potentially.
They got Kool-Aid in the.
They gave him a look.
What's his last name? Elliott.
Good.
From Alabama. They got a couple cornerbacks.
Give me. I would like.
What's you guys' thoughts on that?
That would be kind of sick if it was Kool-Aid. That would be kind of just because the name. I'd be like, That'd be so cool.
Gee.
He's a good football player.
Chris
He's got-
would be hype. I'd be sitting here like this team fucking sucks.
Yeah, dude. And that's
Here's my
fine.
Lions shirt.
That's fine.
So
I'm more of a glass full kind of guy.
Yeah,
Half full.
he didn't work out at the combine because an injury came up that he had to take care of.
Oh yeah, I don't want.
But he was at the pro day, obviously, and I forget the numbers, but
What? What do you?
I forgot that he
Yeah,
they
he had
found
a
that
fracture
injury,
in
that
his leg.
fracture.
Mhm.
so. But
Stay
apparently
away
he had a
from-
good workout.
Stop sipping the Kool-Aid. Stay away.
Ran close to a 4.3, I think.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
I'm back on it.
But then Bean also mentioned what some of the GMs and coaches do to gain some leverage and play the mind games. If they like a player, like a certain player, they don't even need to go see. They won't go to that pro day, but still pick them in the draft.
Right. So like, they don't need to be at Brian Thomas Jr.'s pro day. They like him.
Very good.
LSU. So I think
Have they done?
LSU. I
has he had
think
his pro
there's
day?
this week or not.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
If Brandon Bean's not there, I'm stepping out on the military road. I want him that bad. I'm protesting outside of One Bills Drive.
I did see that Pat McAfee and them, they were shoving wide receiver down Brandon Bean's.
Oh yeah, they
Throw.
Trachea,
kept going.
I was.
esophagus,
It was.
There was. You it wouldn't have been sus if you'd have said that.
It wouldn't have been sus.
No,
a little bit.
shoving
See,
wide
that's why I didn't
receivers
say
down
it.
his throat.
They were pushing for wide receiver.
There you go. That's a
They were
safe way to say
pushing
it.
for Brandon Bean to say that we're going wide receiver.
Yeah, the nation's been pushing for it. You have Josh Allen.
Just
No
draft,
new news here.
draft a wide receiver. Bro.
He was also joking. He was like, "Yeah, I know what everyone's saying. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you the gameplay right now. We're gonna draft a wide receiver every round.
Every
Every-
round.
I'd be so hyped.
John would be like, "Let
It
me get
would-
my Bills hoodie back."
it would never
Actually,
happen,
he's
but
gonna
it'd
get
be
a
so
tattoo.
hype. You throw away the Lions shirt. Let's go. Bill, I did hear that. And then what did he say? He was like, "Well, this is I know this is true." He was saying something about how he was like, the local Buffalo media knows that I have a tendency to get antsy and move up in the draft rather than move back. We do know that. We do know that he loves to move up. He's done it a handful of times in his career.
The hard thing is, go back to that 3rd round pick. I'll say this, most moves in the 1st round involve a 3rd round pick. You'd have to give up. From what I was seeing, to go 4 to 6 spots is your second, and you're not going crazy amount with just your second.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, sorry guys.
A second to go up 5-6 picks?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you could no.
yeah.
Maybe like a second next year.
No,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
No.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
No.
I'm saying no.
no.
No, there's not a
No.
way in hell, dude. I
Yes.
would never move. I would never trade my 2nd round pick to
No,
move up
I'm saying
5,
that's
6
what.
picks.
No, I'm saying that's what the value is.
That-
You'd
they're
have to
really
give up
saying
your
that's the
second
value?
to move up 4 to 5.
Yeah, if Brandon
spots.
Bean did that, I would be like, give me that Lions shirt. Give me that damn Lions shirt.
Unless somehow Brian Thomas is there, then I'm give up my
Still give me-
second for the next 10
Nope,
years.
Still give me the Lions shirt. If you walk away without a 2nd and a 3rd, I'm grabbing a Colts shirt
welcome to the squad,
because
brother.
that would
Shit.
just be a
I'll wear my Bills hoodie every day because we'll have Brian Thomas Jr.
yeah. And then we'll have nobody in the 2nd or 3rd. And we'll be drafting a bum in the 4th round.
Jeez.
We'll be drafting a running back in the 4th round.
Yeah, we are. My boy out of
Blake
Notre
Corum.
Dame, Estime.
Blake Corum's going to the Chargers, so just get it out of your head.
True. Fair enough.
Just get it out of
100%.
your head.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That is fair. It is fair.
Chargers tell Eckler they're looking for something in a running back that Eckler isn't capable of offering.
Ooh, that sounds like Blake Corum.
He brought him up to the Chargers, so I was like, yeah, that's perfect timing.
Nah, just feels too perfect. So
Yeah, Blake Corum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you a Blake Corum kind of guy? Yeah.
I'm not a running back guy in this draft at all. If I'm being honest with you, there's not
It's
really
not-
one.
it's
There's not
not.
really one
There's
that.
some- there might be some low key guys.
There's not one that I'm like where I'm like sign me up. There's just not. There has been in the last couple of years. One that's in the division right now. I was a Breece Hall guy through and through.
Yeah, you were.
Iowa State.
So
You were a Brees Hall guy.
I try not to get in love with these running backs anymore. I mean
They just keep breaking your heart.
they always break my heart, man. They always break my heart because I'm gonna be honest with you. In the Greg Rousseau draft, when we started getting down close to the Bills pick, and I was like, "Ooh, there's just not a lot of,
Najee Harris.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of guys here.
He was screaming it.
Well, because I was like, dude, there's just not a lot of people here where I'm like, ooh, like let's go after him. I was not screaming for Greg Rousseau, but I'm not disappointed by the pick. I think I'd tell you that I'm happier that we drafted Greg Rousseau than what Najee Harris has put up in his 4-year career. But I was kind of like at the time, like it'd be sick to have Najee Harris.
Can I sign? Can I try to get you on board with Audric Estime?
You got a clip?
I've
I've never watched the clip, so you got
5'11",
to
230.
Show him a picture.
Out of Notre Dame last year, 210. Oh, my bad. Yep, 210 carries, 1,300 yards, 18 touchdowns.
You want to see
This
it?
is one season.
Are you in? I'm in. 4th round, 5th round. If he's there.
All right, 4th or 5th round pick. You guy
wanna
that's
pull up some
producing
highlights?
like
You wanna
that.
pull up some highlights?
I'm biased because I'm a Notre Dame guy, but
If you
I'll try.
You guys want to pull up highlights?
that's
If
my
you-
guy.
say it,
Also-
I say so too, brother.
Can I tell you a little bit more? He's from New York.
I'm a pretty easy sell.
I'm
As you
in.
guys, as
I'm in.
you guys
That's
know,
not
as
his
you
name,
guys know, I just
What's
want everybody to remember
AUD
when we were talking about
RIC.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Estimate.
Oh,
The first thing that pops up.
when we were talking about
Come on.
Kool-Aid McKinstry, I went from being like, "Oh yeah, I want him to remember in the fracture,"
4
and
minutes
then
will do.
Tank said he was like,
Just a little
"But he
short
ran like a
clip.
4.3," and I was like, "Sign me back up. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid."
Well, he
again."
ran a 4.5. Is this not what you want?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm looking at that. I'm thinking that probably does have Brandon Bean written all over it.
I'm in.
That probably does have Brandon Bean
I'm
written
in.
all over it.
We probably won't get to it, but he busted off a 40-something yarder.
That's all you need to see right there. Just the effort.
Is this not what the Bills need?
Well, I'm looking at it, and I'm really breaking it down, right?
Did I sell you?
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that'd be a good pick. That'd be a good pick. But that has Brandon Bean written all over
Can I
it.
get your autograph now?
Oh, I gotta be okay with it?
Sign you up?
Yeah, you want me to send you a Snapchat with my autograph?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
We'll take a verbal one. You got a marker right next to you. Christopher, please. I need a full name.
Go post it.
You got to write the reason rather than just put AE, RB.
Go put it up on the board.
5th round. Boom.
I'm starting to think I could be a car salesman, dude.
That's all you had to
That's a
take.
pretty easy sell.
Oh, it's not that hard to sell. Man.
I know. I know. I'm biased, but I don't know. I like the fit.
Boom. It's up there.
But now this year for running backs, as we were talking about the kickoff rule change, I think you're actually going to see a lot of running backs make the team and be a returner. And I think you're going to make a 53 if you can get off a block and make a tackle.
I agree.
So
I agree.
but I like that, man.
That you sold me?
I like that.
Just
man.
made it. You just made it.
I sold myself last night. I'm like 4th, 5th.
Well,
round.
you're watching them and you're just like, yeah, that does got Buffalo all over it.
I just feel like he can catch the ball too. I want to say he's not James. No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh,
James
I was
Cook
gonna
can't
say
catch a ball.
once in
either.
a while you're looking at James Cook like,
You know McCaffrey catching the
how'd you not
football
catch that football.
much better than Murray catching a football.
Murray's got stone hands, brother.
Yes. Well, I don't know, man. Just an idea.
I'm with it.
Throw it out there.
I'm with it. As long as we got our 2nd round pick and we draft a running back in the middle of the draft, I'm okay with it.
Dude, I keep hearing like, oh, well, the Bills have 11 draft picks. They'll be good. Dude, we have 8. Well, no, my bad.
Oh,
You have
we have
9,
11.
4th to 7th.
Oh, okay.
4th
okay,
through
that's what you're
7.
saying. That's what you're saying.
8 of them.
That's
That's not a lot of draft capital.
No,
It's really not.
no, brother.
Depends what you do with them.
You got any more news? That you wanna go?
OBJ had a visit with the Dolphins. They're looking for their next wide receiver 3.
Please sign him because he's useless. I'm sorry. He's, no,
In a 3 roll?
I mean, the countless times that like the guy got paid how much money per catch. If you broke it down, how much money per catch to do what
Was
he
it
did in
400?
Baltimore, and it was, dude. He did like virtually nothing for the Ravens. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, OBJ at this point in his career, if he lined up against us, if it was Bills Dolphins, he's lining up against us. I'm very confident and whoever's lining up against them that they're shutting them down. Please.
I don't mind him in the 3 role.
I hope they spend money on him.
They had a very successful visit with each other.
Good.
Yeah, I don't mind, but
That doesn't scare me one bit.
I think he can be perfectly fine in the 3 role.
Yeah, he'll get you 40 catches for 462 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I'm taking that out of my
That's
3.
decent.
I'm taking that out of my 3 all day.
Dude, I'm telling
Especially
you,
if you're not paying 15 mil.
he's probably still going to get 8-9 mil, close to
Who
10.
knows what the Dolphins
Hey,
will
man.
cough up?
I say the Dolphins are going to find a way to overpay him.
Yeah, all facts. Well, yeah.
Still haven't paid Tua yet. We're still waiting on that.
Wide receivers.
No,
Wide receivers.
He's on his 5th.
Oh, is he?
Wide receivers find a way to be successful down there for the most. Like Trent Sherfield, an example, had a successful season, then came up here. OBJ does not scare me one bit. He was like the 3 in Baltimore. Between him, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Aguilar, he was like the 3 there.
Them 4 guys are 3s. They're all 3s there.
Including
No, Zay was their 1.
I was say
easily.
Zay. I was like,
It was
ooh, I
Zay and
like,
Mark
I don't know.
Andrews before he got hip drop tackled.
Stupid rule.
Yeah.
Stupid rule, anyways.
Yeah, him and Pollard are the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look back.
I mean, what do you want Logan Wilson to do there? That's
There's nothing. There's nowhere else he's getting a guy like Mark Andrews down. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I just don't agree with it. Stupid.
Poor defenders, man. They're gonna have to go tackle. I like the what's his I can't think of his name. I don't know his name, man. Just throw it at me. Your co-host.
Okay. Donnie?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd he say?
No, your brother.
Talking about my brother Brennan.
Brother Brennan.
I forget, bro.
Okay.
He said trying to tackle Derrick Henry. You can't go low now.
Nope.
You don't want to go high.
Just gotta let him.
Just let him run
Let him
your
go.
shit over.
Go ahead, Derek.
I like that.
Yeah, you're fucked. I mean,
Speaking of the Ravens,
but also like, you feel bad for the defenders. The refs already get scrutinized as it is.
oh dude, I feel so bad.
Good luck picking those penalties out. Good
It's
luck.
over, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough year for refs.
Fraudulent.
You're
It's
gonna
gonna
see
be a
your
tough
record.
year.
You're gonna see your record in penalties called this year.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I just know. Oh my gosh, how mad I'm gonna be at Highmark Stadium.
Did y'all like the Pro Bowl? Did you like the Pro Bowl this year?
I honestly didn't really.
Well, that's what the NFL's gonna be in a couple
Well,
years.
give it about 5 years. That's
Yeah.
going to be the league.
Oh my god, this league's so soft, dude. I'm sorry. These guys, they know what they're signing up for. They've been playing it their whole lives.
Like I said yesterday on the show, like we just got to get to the point and understand that like it's a violent game, and football is going to be football at the end of the day. Like you can make the rules up to prevent injuries. They've done that with the helmet-to-helmet contact rules. I completely on board with that, but there's to a certain point you just gotta let them play the game.
I was gonna say, dude, like you're taking away a tackle move at this point, where it's just like, yeah, dude, like it's just, oh my god, at what point are you just not allowed to throw anybody to the ground? Like when does that become a thing where you just physically can't tackle anybody anymore?
Well, that is a thing, man. You can't do that to a quarterback.
Well, you can't do that to a quarterback, but the moment you can't do that to the wide receiver, tight ends, and running backs,
Like-
sign me up for the NHL.
I could get it from the standpoint of like, okay, if players are deliberately putting all their body weight on these guys' legs to take them down, okay, sure, that might be like a targeting, you could say, but like other than that, it's a tackle.
Right.
It's a tackle.
I don't know, man.
It seems like the league literally wants you to chop your feet, throw your arms back, wrap up. You get yourself a concussion doing that.
Yeah, good luck 13 miles an hour running, even faster, bro.
Let's
Being
say-
able to
Dude, I'm
control
sorry.
it.
Wait till you got Derrick Henry running 20 miles per hour at you.
Listen, man, we
Derrick
love
Henry.
Sal Capaccio, right? I did listen to him today say, "Oh, well, it's just like rugby." No, it's not like rugby.
No, rugby.
It's really not.
To be honest with you, rugby's more of a.
How do you expect most of the guys playing rugby, bigger, beefier fellas? In the NFL, we got some smaller cornerbacks that run fast. That's what they're there for. do you expect? They don't generate enough power to tackle like that.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Hey, man, we'll see.
We'll see. There we go. We're waiting on that.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see.
Travis.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
You know, it's just funny because like you ever watch Elf and he calls a little person like you're an angry elf. I can just picture like like a cornerback or something like, come on, come on, come in for a hug. Yeah, boom. That's all I think about.
That's the league.
That's what's been playing in his head the last couple minutes.
It really has.
while we were talking.
It really
just
has.
sitting there thinking about
It's just hilarious.
Oh,
Just
man.
waiting for the running back or the receiver just to run at you right in your chest.
Dude, I can't wait to see the missed tackle numbers at the end of this year.
Oh my gosh.
Just to avoid the penalty.
Yeah. What's next? I'm over the hip drop.
I got one more.
Oh,
The Steelers making some moves the last couple of days. Tyler Boyd and the Steelers could not get the money right, so they go out and sign Quez Watkins. I guess.
Fuck.
that was a guy I actually was really interested in.
I'm a big Quez
I was gonna
Watkins
say,
guy.
I
For
think
no
me and you
reason.
talked about this.
They got
It's fast.
him and
It's
Calvin
fast.
Austin.
I
There's
pulled a rookie card.
Oh yeah, you were saying
You
yeah.
did say
I
That's the
remember.
only reason. And not now his career's over, man.
I don't like
yeah.
him going to the Steelers. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
hang him
that.
up.
And then they signed Cordero Patterson today.
That's going to be a bigger signing than I think some think. With the rule change,
Yeah.
that'll be big. That'll be big. At least they got one of the better return men in the game, taking him back now. So over under 3 kickoff returns for Cordell Patterson. We'll set the line at 2.5 this year coming up.
Under.
I'll
Under.
go under.
3.
Just
That's
got to
the
get
last
3.
time someone's done that. Hester?
I'm
Probably.
gonna do.
You know what?
I'm
I
doing the
actually
over.
guarantee you Cordero Patterson did it.
Probably
That
did.
sounds about
couple of
right.
seasons ago with
I'm going over.
the Bears, right?
I'm putting it on the board.
I'll go over on Cordero Patterson 3. But watch him not even get that role on the special teams. It's gonna go to Calvin Austin.
Well, they're also saying like there could be like a potential like formation where not only will they have 2 returns, but maybe they could scheme it up to potentially have 3 returners.
Calvin Austin,
Because I
Cordero
think
Patterson.
the thing about the kickoff that I like, I think we're going to see a lot of creativity out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to hear the stat to see if it was. It could be Patterson. Ever since Hester. When you think about it, some of the best return men since then is like you throw a name out like Percy Harvin. He was electric doing it.
Yeah, we talked about all of them. We talked about all of them earlier.
I would say then next up is a guy like Cordell Patterson. He's been the best to do it for a while.
But...
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Is it time to jump? Is it time to jump into the mock draft?
I think so.
Oh, I
I'm
think
ready.
so.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And the Chicago Bears are on the clock.
Live mock draft coming your way.
So we're clear. We're collective, right?
Collectively.
Okay. Cool.
Collectively, and then you have to give it to Tank and Tank Goodell over there will get up on the podium and he'll be like with the first pick in the 2024 NFL draft. The Bears select, and the Bears are on the clock, fellas.
Hey, we don't have to talk.
We don't have to talk.
Let's
about
go. Pink fingernails, pink phone case.
Oh, geez, this guy just announcing the pick out loud to everybody.
I did see that.
Yeah, I know that.
Say-
What's going on there? Are we gonna let that slide?
I don't know.
What a I
don't
saw the
know.
Chicago fans that were like on Twitter that were like, "Oh boy, our quarterback's fruity." That's what I was
Yeah.
hearing. That's what I was reading. All right,
What
so
game was he at?
I think
USC.
Oh,
I think you're gonna assume what we're going with
I didn't
here.
see the score.
Yeah, I think I got a good feel. Marvin Harrison Jr.,
Yeah, that sounds about just right.
Caleb Williams, first overall pick.
All right,
It was selected 2 weeks ago.
So here we go, boys.
Let's-
There's
I'll
been a
text him our
lot
pick into our group chat. I'm
chatter.
gonna text to our pick.
A
okay?
lot.
This is what I
I'm
want.
hearing
JJ
JJ McCarthy climbing up the board.
I don't think that happens though.
Not a
So,
chance.
Let me text something.
Why would you text it and just not say it out loud?
Well, because I don't want to announce it. I don't want to announce it to these guys.
Well, we're just talking.
Who's picking? So the format is every other here.
So,
No,
Oh,
we're
or-
just collectively
we'll
doing
talk
it.
as a-
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about it.
So, Chris,
I got
that's
Drake May.
Drake, man.
so that's the safe one to kind of say,
That's the
right?
that's the favorite.
That's the favorite. Chris, have you seen the chatter of Washington loving JJ McCarthy?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
But you think there's no way it's Jaden Daniels? You think they're completely out on Jaden Daniels?
Are you big on Jaden Daniels?
No, not really. Not my favorite quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm the Commanders here.
Yeah,
If I'm the Commanders, I'm
just
going.
pull the mic a little closer.
Well,
There you go.
I'm lounging right now. I'm thinking.
You still pull, but you still pull.
Well, does it go for? Oh, it goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
I can lounge and do. You're right. Okay,
That's what a merge does, man.
a merge does really big things. I thought I was gonna have to lounge then sit up, but I don't have to do that
You
here.
can sip too if you want.
All right. I'm still thinking Drake May,
Yeah.
but
I think that's a safe one.
but
But
we
that
got
could
some
surprise you.
Jaden Daniels. We got some Jaden Daniels getting tossed around here.
You
Huh?
got JJ McCarthy.
I think as of right now, I'm locked in with Drake May going too.
So am I.
So with the second overall pick,
Drake May, quarterback out of
Now
North
the
Carolina.
Patriots.
so if you want my honest opinion here, we're not
So-
doing it.
You
They're
can do
trading
whatever you
out.
want.
I could see them trading this pick.
I think for the purpose of today, we'll keep
Well,
it no
yeah,
trades.
Yeah, no trade here.
I'm with you 100%. I think they're out.
Because even these guys said they're that third overall pick.
Oh,
They're not sold on it being a quarterback.
They're openly saying they're willing to trade out.
Yeah.
They're not sold on a quarterback. For me, I think they don't go quarterback.
You know what would be
Personally,
the-
I think they trade out. But for this exercise, I think they take the best available quarterback. So I would say they take Jaden Daniels here.
Yeah, I think in the sense of like you're saying, because me and you are on the same page. I don't think the Patriots pick this pick. I think they traded.
Yeah.
And I think for the sense of what we're doing here, I think quarterback probably makes sense.
Yeah.
And I would say you're probably right. It would be Jaden Daniels from what I've heard. If the Patriots were to go quarterback,
Mhm.
this is a guy that they have been linked to.
What's interesting is they
So-
have no link to JJ McCarthy,
No.
I don't.
which JJ McCarthy seems like
Look-
the guy that would go there. You know what I'm saying?
well, right, and I think part of the reason why we
In
think
a
that.
Belichick scheme. Not Belichick
now-
anymore.
What do you
So
guys
But now we're on.
Jeez.
What?
Nothing.
it's not because he's white, dude. Jesus Christ.
I was actually thinking. Well, the reason I was going to say what I was going to say
I was
was
thinking game manager.
Oh, I'm thinking another Michigan quarterback. They've had success in New England before, so why not do it again? But like he just alluded to, it's a different coaching staff, and that's why I'm going to agree with in the sense of in this situation, you're probably going Jaden Daniels here. That's my belief. I don't know what Travis's belief is.
I think. No, it's new. Is it new management or just new coach?
It's
New GM coach.
it's new GM and
Never mind,
pretty much
that's
whole
out.
coaching.
Because I was gonna say if it was the old management, I think the ultimate Patriots move if they were to stay at 3, I think I would see them taking Joe Alt. That would be the ultimate Patriots move.
Well, no, they would take the 6th tackle on their board, and Sean McVay would laugh at him.
They go to Talise Fuaga.
Okay. But no, I think Jaden Daniels would make perfect sense here at pick.
We
3.
locking that in, gentlemen?
We're locking
We're
it
locking
in.
it in.
Ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen, with the
So 3
fourth
quarterbacks.
overall selection, the New England Patriots select quarterback LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Nice.
All right,
I think
Marvin
this
Harrison
is a no-brainer. I think it's
Marvin Harrison Jr.
We gotta
Marvin
get some
Harrison
Kyler
Jr.
Murray, some help.
Yeah, it's
Marvin Harrison Jr.
It's Marv.
With the fourth overall pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State.
Now, John.
The Ohio State.
Now,
Chargers. What are they going to do here?
we think we know what they should do.
I think I know. I got.
But
I
as
got,
John says, a Charger will Charger.
Boys.
I got somebody here. And I don't.
It's Blake Corum all the way.
I actually.
now you'd have to do some scrolling for that.
Now I'm wondering if we're all. Oh, I'm wondering if we're all on the same. Like, I'm gonna just throw my guy out there. I could see a guy like Brock Bowers going here.
I was just gonna look up who their tight ends are. Who are their tight ends? Did they re-sign Gerald
I
Everett?
think he's still
Yeah,
there.
he's in Chicago. They got Will Dissly. They signed.
They signed 2 tight ends, didn't they?
Will Disley, and I forget
So
if there was another.
I
one.
like that, Chris. I really do. They don't have a wide receiver room.
That is fair.
There's a guy.
What about Quentin Johnston?
Again, they don't have a wide receiver room. I actually think QJ's gonna. I think he's gonna be much
Are you
better.
thinking neighbors?
I actually think
Hayden
Roma
Hurst.
Dunze here.
They brought in Hayden Hurst.
I don't know if you guys. I thought
Bro, I
I'm
like
with
that.
the all 22 PFF, all that. Matt Harmon had said that this is literally the greatest wide receiver prospect he's ever studied. I'm super high on a Dunze. I don't think the Chargers charger for once. I think they go
grab
with
a
Dunze.
I'm
Which is
not
weird
against
for
that.
me to say because I have Malik Neighbors as my wide receiver 1.
But I'm not a. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. That's a pick that I'm. That's not a. You're right. That's not a charging pick.
This would be very weird for the Chargers to do if they wouldn't charger it, but that's my guy there is
Okay.
Odunze.
So you'd be the
So we got a Dunze.
and Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, where you at?
Yes.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
You make if you go somebody else, it's on.
It's
Tank.
up to Tank.
So, like I just said, their tight end room. They just brought in Hayden Hurst and what was the other guy?
Will
Will
Disley.
Disley. So, and they do like having 3 tight ends on their roster.
Harbaugh,
that actively play. So Brock Bowers isn't a bad guy. Roma Dunze, I do like him a lot. But I mean, if you're at pick 5 and you got Malik Neighbors and a Dunze there, you gotta go with.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
only reason why I never
tough
thought of
not picking
Bowers
him.
there, just because the destruction of the wide receiver room and 2 prospects that are getting talked about as generational, whatever.
Right. So
Very good prospects. We'll just throw it out.
I would not be this. I would not.
Yeah,
I'd go Malik Neighbors.
We have our first split where it's up.
I
to
like
Tank.
this, boys.
You have,
Tank,
you have to choose now between one of our 3.
Tank,
now
you
let-
are officially
now
on the
let me-
clock.
you are on the
Let
clock.
me ask you. So it's got to be any of your guys' choices.
Of our 3, because you got to break the tie.
So we got-
please.
So we got a Dunze,
Odunze?
Bowers, Neighbors. I think the pick right here is Malik Neighbors because strictly for the fact wide receiver room is slim.
Mhm.
If it was up to me and my thought process right here, it would not be either of those 3. The way Jim Harbaugh runs,
Three
from
offensive
what I've been
linemen.
hearing and seeing, you build from the inside out.
Mhm.
You got to protect the quarterback no matter what. I think they would go Joe Alt here maybe, but for this scenario, strictly for the fact wide receiver room slim is Malik Neighbors. Wide receiver at
Do
LSU.
they only have 1 first-round pick?
Only one.
All right. So Travis.
So
Travis
they have-
Giants are on now
Man,
on the
this throws
clock.
me for a loop.
Now this is a team that screams offensive lineman.
Screams about everything.
Yeah, it does.
Can I throw something crazy out?
I have something crazy in my head.
Is it not crazy to think that they stretch and take JJ McCarthy here?
Brother, that's the crazy thing in my head.
Yeah.
I've got Jay.
I'm with Travis. I think they go O line.
You got Fashiono that
Fashanu.
Fashanu and Alt.
Yeah.
You can't pass up on those guys.
I don't know. I kind of want to make this spicy and go JJ, but
I'm going JJ McCarthy.
If you guys go JJ, I will be fine with that, and I will pick with you guys.
I'm actually gonna go with. I think they take
And we might have another split.
I'm
going JJ.
fucking
Joe
Jesus, Joe Alt. Yeah.
All right, so we got a JJ and a Joe Alt.
Make it fun. Just go with Fashanu.
Just make it fun.
Alt's obviously the best offensive lineman on the board, so I'll go Fashanu.
Oh, back at it again, back to back. So
All right.
Tank, you're on the clock.
obviously, I just mentioned that every position is screaming for them to get picked right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They need all help, as you can see here. Pro Football Network.
Mhm.
The team needs wide receiver, cornerback, running back, offensive tackle, safety.
Everything.
You can even throw quarterback in there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so tough.
Darren Waller's contemplating retirement.
Darren Waller, no, he
He
officially
did
gone.
retire.
Mhm.
He's done.
Did he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
done.
so maybe
I didn't hear.
maybe they could go with Brock Bowers here, but he's not in this scenario at all. So as the screen keeps moving on me, I made my decision. We're gonna choose chaos today. We're gonna go JJ McCartney.
I like it. I don't mind it.
Strictly for the
don't mind
fact,
either.
I don't know if you guys seen Brian Daboll mention that
Mhm.
he's sticking with Daniel Jones. That's his
Mhm.
guy. But they did have a meeting with JJ, and it sounded like it went well. So
Yeah.
All right.
That's what originally led me to think maybe they do that. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
This makes me feel good.
I don't mind it.
This makes me feel good. 7th overall.
The Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Well, my guy's still sitting up there.
I'm going
I'll go,
Joe
Sitting
Alt.
with Joe
I'll
Alt
go
here,
Joe
yeah.
Alt.
Titans select offensive tackle Notre Dame. Joe Alt.
All right.
The Falcons.
Pick number 8.
No way they do it again, right? In need of a defensive player.
And they go
They
running
got
back.
a defensive head coach. There's no way to go Brock Bowers.
Well,
You can't do it.
simply so I will say in my draft that I have here, I have them taking Dallas Turner, but it is almost fucking criminal that Roma Dunze is still on this board. But so I have it written down. I have Dallas Turner going here.
I was going to say Dallas Turner as well.
That makes perfect sense.
Raheem Morris is going to be hard for him to pass him up.
Yeah, it's
So Atlanta Falcons, 8th overall, they go with edge out of Alabama, Dallas Turner.
The Bears.
he can't.
Rome
It's a
Odunze.
Dunze here.
It's got to be, right?
You tell us.
I'm
It's
going
criminal
Rome.
that he's going 11.
I'm going
but
Rome. He's going 9th.
Go Rome.
That's what I meant. My bad.
I get what you got. 11.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears, 9th overall pick. Go with
The
Rome
Bears.
Odunze, wide receiver,
The Bears.
Washington.
And the New York Jets are on the clock.
Now,
And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you one thing right here. Brock Bowers is my guy. Brock Bowers, I got him going right here.
now before free agency, I would have had them picking an offensive lineman just for simply Aaron Rodgers. It's looking like a 1 year, you got to do it this year type of deal.
They're all in.
You got to protect Aaron Rodgers at all costs. And they did that this free agency.
Well, they want to make sure he lasts more than 4 plays this year.
So, tight ends.
I'm going Brock Bowers.
Who's your tight ends right now?
Well, while you're thinking, I got them taking where's his name? There he is. Talis Fuaga. Fuaga. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Talis.
I'm going to go Brock Bowers with you.
There it is.
So it's Brock Bowers.
Brock
New
Bowers.
York Jets,
Gotta
10th
get your
overall
tight end
pick.
one.
Go with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers.
Now,
Tight end out of Georgia.
here's where you're sitting. And here's actually where I think the Patriots could be selecting in this draft. That's the interesting thing, because I think the Vikings have their eyes on the quarterback. They're gearing up to make a trade, I think, to go grab their guy.
I'm with you on that.
So again, this is just we gotta with the circumstances we're working with right now. The Vikings are on the clock. Man,
So if you needed any assistance here, Pro Football Network has their team needs at quarterback, defensive tackle, offensive guard, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Want me to throw who I got written down? Still on the board.
yeah.
I have them here taking Jared Verse.
Oh wow,
Oh, fill a gap for Daniel Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Give me Arnold out of Alabama.
Yeah, I'm just looking at their cornerbacks right now, and no. So give me Arnold.
All right.
Sorry,
Back
John.
to back.
Hey man, you
Sorry,
good.
brother.
You good? You good?
Sorry, GM brother.
Minnesota
Me and you have been
Vikings.
on the same.
12th overall or 11th overall pick, Terrion Arnold, cornerback.
We've been on the same.
We don't
page
give a
for lot
piss
of
about
these
nothing but the Tide.
I like it. I got something fucking out of left field for this.
I'm curious because the Broncos need just about everything in the book here too.
See
So
what they need right there?
QB.
I think they do something fucking absolutely stupid and take Bo Nix right here.
Ho,
I think they do something stupid and
For
take
the-
Bo Nix.
for the meme? Question mark.
No, I think this is serious. I think they do that.
Man. I think. Wow. I'm gonna go Jared Verse.
Where's
Here.
Bo Nix ranked? I just want to see this real
I think
quick.
he's 30th in the class.
30th, yeah.
So not like
I'm
not.
talking
This
out of
isn't
center.
to me.
field.
This isn't Cole Strange. To me.
No,
This
not
is,
quite. Well,
This is
Fifth overall quarterback.
This is like you need a quarterback. You're the Denver Broncos. You couldn't make a trade happen. You couldn't move up to get one of those main guys, but you still need a quarterback. So to me, like, yeah, this is a little bit out there in left field, but like if they did it,
I forget left field, dude. This is coming straight out of center field.
This is, bro. This is coming straight out. The hot dog stand behind center field.
The glizzy stand.
like the field of dreams, the cornfield.
I thought Cole Strange came from like the parking lot behind left field or something.
Well, I'm
You
talking
ain't no
about
guy
the potato farm. That's where this thing's coming
for-
from.
Wow.
Chris Land.
I'm going Jared Verse, but I the Bo Nix. If that happened, I'm all for the chaos. I am with that.
I'll go Leatu Latu.
Oh, so now you got a decision to make over there,
Go ahead.
GM Tank.
So we got Latu,
Two edges,
Bo
and
Nix,
a quarterback.
and Jared Verse. So I will say John is deciding to go with chaos here.
I know you like chaos over there.
We love chaos.
It's
over
calculated chaos.
there. It is, but at the same time, I feel like if they can't get a JJ McCarthy, obviously I don't think they got a shot at any of the other three. We do know that Sean Payton, for some strange fucking reason, loves Jarrett Stidham. It's noted. So I could see a world where Jarrett Stidham is the week 1 starter, even if they go second round of quarterback. So what's Sean Payton going to do?
I'll pick defense.
He's going to try to build that defensive lineup. So we're going to go with either Gerard Verse or Latu. Tough decision. I'm going to go with Verse. 12th overall
Makes
pick
sense.
for the Denver Broncos. Jared Verse, edge out of Florida State.
I actually have Verse over Latu.
Just win, baby.
I think
win.
that makes sense.
Well, all right. So here's another team that needs just about absolutely everything.
Vegas
I'm gonna go with the offensive tackle out of Penn State here. I think
Fashawn, who slipped a little bit.
him sitting here outside the top 10 is if you're there, again, what have you guys been saying? So here's my one thing. This is the one thing though about the Raiders is they got a defensive head coach. But I think the smart thing to do here is probably that's what the second best tackle in the draft.
Yeah.
He's sitting there 13th overall. It's your second need, right? Right behind the quarterback position. But there's no quarterbacks there that I think that they should take. Or, John, do the Raiders get a little crazy?
They're gonna build around Gardner.
Nah, man. I'm
Is Gardner the
I
franchise
had
quarterback?
Terrion Arnold actually going here.
Okay.
He was already selected.
So what's Quinion Mitchell.
Well, I can't go that because I have him going next actually to the Saints. So I will agree with you. I'm gonna take Fashanu.
For sure.
I go for Shanu.
For sure.
13th overall pick to the Vegas Raiders. Fashanu, offensive tackle, Penn State, because I can't remember how to say his first name.
Just win, baby, win.
That's it.
All right, we're down in New Orleans.
The Bayou.
We're down here. And all right.
Another team needs quite a bit.
Yeah.
How do you say that tackle's name?
You know.
Troy?
Fuega?
Troy.
Yep.
Was that actually on? Was that right?
You're close.
I don't got that one. In there.
Taylor who found
You're funny, brother.
It's just what happened to the easy
Don't
names?
Don't
man?
do it.
The easy names.
Don't do it.
What happened to the easy names, man? This year's the name the
What are you
draft
going there
of just
for?
complex names. What?
You can't say Fuaga?
Well, okay, I can say Fuaga, but then you got I'm not gonna say that tackle's name out of Washington. Troy. I'm gonna just say Troy.
Futanu.
Furtado. They're just interesting names.
You're funny, brother.
They're interesting names. I'm going Fuega out of Oregon State.
I'll go with Johnny. I'll go with Quinion Mitchell.
There you go.
They just need about everything, and
I lied. I don't have Mitchell here.
I'm still going
Psych.
Mitchell.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
oh.
bad.
I'll go
I
defense.
I have Troy.
You're just laughing at him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got Troy.
I have the other tackle here.
All right. So 2 tackles on the corner for you to choose from. Tank.
Okay, so what I'm thinking for the New Orleans Saints, I just mentioned they need about everything.
They'll pick about.
Looks like the number one position to need is offensive tackle. So why not? Apparently, Fuaga is ranked higher than Troy Furtado, so we're just gonna roll with Talise Fuaga, offensive tackle, Oregon State. New Orleans Saints, 14th overall.
On today.
Mm.
It's the 2 guys with the hats on that are just agreeing with each other here.
Team.
These are the GM caps.
The Indianapolis Colts are on the
Tanks.
clock.
This is where they trade with the Buffalo Bills.
For what?
We'll give you the first next year.
I'm gonna need the first this year, your second round.
See, if
Maybe
we're jumping up 13 picks, I'm fine. Oh no!
Yeah, it's
no.
What?
Wrong.
He's just jumping up into the top like 7 right there. It's starting to scare me.
Oh.
He's not going to be
He's
there,
creeping
brother.
up.
Yeah. I got him taking Mitchell here, the cornerback out of Toledo.
Give me Mitchell.
Yeah, give me Mitchell.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Quinion Mitchell, cornerback Toledo, going to Indianapolis Colts at the 15th overall selection, which is looking more likely as each day goes by.
I see future Buffalo Bill down there at 21.
That boy.
16, Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. And brother, let's see what they're gonna do here.
I got a guy that's not even up there, man.
Oh,
I got Byron Murphy going to the Seattle Seahawks.
Show me Byron Murphy real quick.
right underneath that boy Johnny.
Oh, how do you do?
6 foot 297. Golly.
Okay. It's like a big little boy. Kind of like how I'd compare that to like my brother's dog Nova. Like she's big, but she's not.
You scroll up a little bit, please.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna go. Their offensive line's so garbage.
Gee.
I'm gonna go Troy. I'm just gonna go Troy.
Fatanu.
I just looked at their offensive line. There's like 3 guys I never even heard of. So yeah,
I'm gonna go.
The D line's chalked. They ain't got a D line no more though.
See, I feel like
garbage.
I feel like I'm.
And you win in the trenches. That's what they say.
I'll go Byron Murphy.
All right. Byron Murphy, defense tackle out of Texas. I don't know why it says
I
Iowa.
was gonna say, wait a second.
Going 16th overall, Seattle Seahawks.
What the heck?
Believe it or not,
Did he?
that just
Is he transfer portal?
he
before the
must
draft?
have transferred
Right?
right before the draft.
This is where my world all comes crashing down,
He
gentlemen.
was going to hang out with Caitlin Clark. That's what he was doing.
Oh yeah,
That's-
not covering the spread.
no.
Killed him.
All right, 17th overall. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. The Jacksonville Jaguars now have Gabe Davis and Mitch Morse. That's just a little ouch for the Mitch Morse thing. Just that stings a little
Still
bit.
baffles me, but
Still stings a little bit. I could care less about the Gabe one, but I will agree that I think you're gonna miss the run blocking. Who's Jacksonville taking here?
I got him snagging Brian Thomas Jr. here.
They're taking everything from us.
Give me Chop Robinson.
Okay.
I mean, can you go up real quick for me for the team needs? Oh.
Cornerback, wide receiver, defense tackle, offensive tackle, offensive guard.
All right. This kills me because
Yeah.
I think Brian Thomas Jr. is gone at 17 here. Sorry, Buffalo. He wasn't lasting. He wasn't making.
Ladies and
sense.
gentlemen, with the 17th overall pick.
Duval. Damn, that wide receiver core's crazy now.
Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, LSU. Go Tigers.
All right.
I'm gonna see a run on receivers. I'm going Troy Franklin for the Bengals.
Sheesh. We're going to do some scrolling for that.
Early for that one.
You never know. We need.
Oh my.
I have him as a second rounder personally. Since
I need a tall guy to.
Fatanu is still sitting there, I got them taking a tackle for Burrow.
How tall is Troy Franklin? He's not that tall, right?
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Around there, I think.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
I just think he'll
he's
pair
taller than
well
I
with
thought.
T. Higgins. And
He's taller than I thought. 6'1".
6'1".
Oh, okay, yeah, not as
Oh,
tall
never
as I
mind.
thought.
Can I change mine?
Yeah.
Sure.
I thought he was taller.
Oh, okay.
That's why I thought they would go after him.
I'm gonna go with, for the love of the Buffalo Bills, please,
I'm gonna have him take off.
please go Johnny Newton here.
Who you say, John?
I got them taking Tanu.
So to Travis.
Yeah, let's
that's
go for Tanu.
That's kind of hard to not take.
18th overall
Bengals.
pick.
I
I
don't-
don't. Cincinnati Bengals. Troy Fatanu.
I don't think he makes it to 18, but
the
for
Rams.
the purpose.
I'm gonna say the Rams take. Believe it or not, I think the Rams take Chop Robinson.
I like that pick. I'm right there with you. I have Latu
Latu.
ahead of
He's
him
there, yeah.
ranking rise. So I would say Latu there, but I'm a edge. Yeah.
Just lost Aaron.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go Johnny Newton.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we got split. So obviously that's a big gap to fill. Aaron Donald there. I don't think they go with anything other but the defensive line. I think that's clear and obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Defensive tackle may not be as deep as some other positions here, so maybe they jump the gun here, and they like what they see out of that boy Johnny Newton, defensive tackle out of Illinois, heading to Los Angeles.
So somewhere in this world, Chris Greiner is jumping up for joy in his basement, watching that pick go across the screen on number 19.
Surprise, Latu.
So Latu's still there.
Now the Steelers. You can't predict what they do.
Last year they went offensive tackle.
I got him doing it again.
I was gonna say, give me
They're going to
JC,
pair him back up.
give me JC Latham here.
I think I have him taking Amarius Mims here.
Bring him back with his old teammate.
I was gonna
Broderick
go whoever
Jones.
is the highest offensive tackle. Marius Mims.
All right, Marius Mims. He's back with his old teammate.
The Dolphins.
This is gonna suck.
I'm gonna have the Dolphins. Dolphin.
Oh boy, what is it?
No, I think they're gonna go. I think they're go wide receiver here. You short down, please. I think they go Xavier Worthy. They're just gonna keep racking on speed. Mike McDaniel already loved what he saw the other. You saw the picture between him and Worthy last week, or was that which receiver was that?
No, I think you're right.
Was it? I think they go Xavier Worthy. They're just gonna keep racking on speed. Kill him with speed. Speed kills.
Speed. Okay. Can you go back real quick to the remaining? All right, so I think we all saw. I mean, the offensive line has been completely decimated over there. As far as losing Robert Hunt, and I know you still have Armstead at tackle. My only problem with Armstead is that guy lives on the injury report. Like,
Yeah.
has a home
Getting old,
on the injury
man.
report. Yeah, I respect it. I mean, he's played good ball in his career, but for me, like I said, you lost Robert Hunt, and I understand you're not really looking at a guard. Well, yeah, you're not really looking at a guard because Jackson Powers Johnson's a center. So I'm going JC here. JC Latham or whatever from Alabama.
We don't give a piss.
About number that.
I have them taking a corner here. I got him with Nate Wiggins.
I like this. A little another split.
Speed kills, like Travis said.
You going Xavier Worthy?
Oh, I forgot he made his pick already. So what we're gonna do here? Another tough one.
So it's JC
They had a lot of loss, so it's JC Latham,
and then
Nate Wiggins, and Xavier Worthy.
Worthy.
So if it was up to me, if I'm the Dolphins, what I like doing personally, you build from the inside out like the old Harbaugh ways. I'm gonna go with JC Latham here because they need to protect Tua, who's probably get paid, dog,
There you go.
I'm going
There you go.
late to Latu.
for the Eagles.
Can you scroll up again? I think it's. I'm going
Their
Nate
defense
Wiggins.
is decimating.
Nate Wiggins.
I have them taking Chop Robinson here.
Oh boy, no pressure, Travis.
Oh, I think Travis
I already
is way
went.
too Latu.
Late
or
too-
whatever.
late too loud.
I can't hear you, bro. I don't know what the
Why
deal
was
is.
I'm
I don't
speaking loud and
know.
clear.
I don't know. Anywho, so we got Latu, Chop Robinson, and Nate Wiggins. What do they need the most?
Their DNs look pretty shit.
That's tough. So we're gonna have this guy stay in his state that he went to college.
I like it.
Chop Robinson edge out of Penn State
There you
going
go.
to the Eagles. Somehow they do it again.
Holy shit. They do find a way to do that. All right, so
Minnesota Vikings again.
Vikings back on the clock. Is there a way to scroll back up to see
What do you want? What you want?
just on the actual draft board that we made so far?
Oh, I can't do the full.
Oh, can you go to the?
results,
We'll just go to
but- Oh
Minnesota.
my bad. Here we go.
Oh, perfect. Who do we go with?
Damn, stop moving.
I don't.
Terrion Arnold.
Okay, so they already got their corner.
Do they pull the trigger? Do they love Michael Penix Jr. or Bo Nix?
Neither.
Spencer Rattler season. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm going to go.
Not really a defensive tackle here either.
Since he's still sitting there, I got Latu going now.
yeah. I guess sitting at
Let's
23.
go Latu.
Best available, baby.
You
I
gotta-
had him.
Latu.
I had him in the teens. Can't lie.
Dallas Cowboys.
going Jackson Powers Johnson.
All right.
They're not going any receivers. Nothing. Knowing them, they'll go offensive line. Give me Powers Johnson.
I had Guyton going here. I like that too.
Jackson Powers Johnson, center out of Oregon to the Cowboys.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock, and Nate Wiggins to me goes right here.
Falls right in their lap, dog.
So now you got Nate Wiggins and Jair.
I'll just move my pick from last down. I had them taking the I had these switch. I had Powers Johnson going Green Bay, so I'll go Guyton here.
Oh, I like that.
Gotta protect that young quarterback. I'll go Guyton.
All right.
Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle,
Franchise
Oklahoma,
quarterback.
going to the Packers.
The closer we get, the more I think. All right. All right. So the Buccaneers are on the clock.
This is where I had Kool-Aid going.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Even though if Wiggins is sitting there, I would say
Kind of tough, right?
it would be Wiggins, but in mine I had him earlier and I had Kool-Aid here, so
We'll agree on.
I'm rocking with Kool-Aid.
We'll agree on him.
Kool-Aid McKinstry heading over down to Tampa.
Sorry, the Cardinals get Marv early on.
Yep.
Graham Barton.
Can we see him going defense?
Another defensive.
They need about everything.
Another defensive head coach.
Give me Nate Wiggins here.
Nate Wiggins. What are we thinking, John?
Just because he's there.
I don't know. We'll rock with Wiggins sitting there still.
Nate Wiggins is taking his talents to
They
Arizona.
got Sean Murphy bunting and nothing else.
I had that mofo in.
All right, the time has come. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock.
Show me the receivers.
Cooper DeJean.
I'd be okay with that.
I don't want to say he's in the first round though.
He is different though.
I
Like,
fuck
he's-
with Dejan, but
but there's a guy on the board here that I'd be okay with at 28. And the only reason I'm going to say him is because I just, for the love of God, don't want the Chiefs to get their hands on him.
Xavier Worthy. Not
No,
the
my
guy?
friend. AD Mitchell.
AD Mitchell.
AD
I don't want the
Mitchell here at
Chiefs getting their
28.
hands on Xavier Worthy.
I'm going to be honest with you. AD Mitchell is a way better, well-rounded wide receiver. He's a little bit bigger, and he still runs in the 4.3s. 4.3 is enough speed to get it done in the NFL.
You say wide receiver, I'm on board. So I'll go AD.
I'm going AD
Any
Mitchell.
wide receiver, I'll be on board with.
AD
You guys know that's where I'm at.
wide receiver Texas, heading over to Orchard Park, play for the Buffalo Bills. And all Bills Mafia is jumping up and down.
The Lions, John's second team.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that funny how that works out?
1A, 1B.
Who do you like for your?
I have Zach Frazier going here, interior offensive lineman.
Who the fuck is that?
Zach Frazier. Yeah. Oh,
There
there he
it
is.
is. All right.
West Virginia.
All right.
West Virginia.
Kind of respect.
You know the Lions always throw a curveball.
They hit me with one last year.
Did they ever?
Yeah, I was.
And it worked out for the best.
It did.
Yeah,
it
it
did. That pick looks smarter and smarter as the season went on.
Did you do your homework on him?
Me?
Yeah. I trust you. If you did your homework on him.
It's tough to go if you're following him, it's going to be tough to go 2 picks against 1 here.
I'll follow him.
So the main reason I picked him is because they have a big need in the interior line. He can play either guard spot, and he's considered to be NFL ready. So
Is that our pick here?
That's my pick. Zach Frazier.
Zach Frazier it is.
Zach
I'm
Frazier
balling.
sneaks
You guys
into
are
the
balling,
first
I'm balling.
round.
sold him.
Baltimore Ravens.
No.
Zay Flowers and nobody else.
Yeah, basically.
Xavier Worthy could work here, but I'm going Cooper. Pair him up with Kyle Hamilton.
I'm seeing that a lot lately.
I can dig that. I can dig Cooper.
Ravens love Iowa.
I had them taking Barton here, but we good.
Cooper DeJean to Baltimore.
The Niners.
Bang, bang, Niners.
Who you going?
I'm gonna go on the defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go look at there. Give me Tavondre Sweat.
It's a guy that you've seen in the first round a lot and then finding his way out
You
of
guys
it.
probably don't even know who I got going here.
Probably not.
I got Ennis Rakestraw Jr., cornerback.
Yep.
51. Yeah, I got Tavondre.
Okay. Well, now you guys kind of threw me for a loop
I did
here.
my homework, man. I was ready for the draft.
Threw me through a loop here. I think at 31, you're going potentially best player available. Give me Kingsley Somalata or whatever down there at the bottom. Kingsley Jonathan.
Kingsley Jonathan.
So Matitia.
Okay, back to me here. So the Niners, they could use some help on the offensive line. Could also use help in the secondary, as we've seen. And who was Travis?
Tavondre Sweat.
Tavondre Sweat. All 3 positions in need, obviously, with the loss of Armstead, especially the defensive tackle. Tough. But if I'm the Niners and I see those 3 guys on my board, I'm thinking, which one do we need the most? And I'm thinking we got to protect Brock Purdy. So we're going to go with BYU tackle Kingsley.
Jonathan.
I'm going to try it. Suamatia.
I
Actually, that's actually damn
I
close.
think you actually.
Well, John, what is it? I lost.
I can't say it, but
There we go.
I've heard it said, and that sounded about right.
All right, fellas.
Oh, the Chiefs.
And this is where the Chiefs
They're going to chief.
they get Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Really.
Think he falls right
Even
there.
after Hollywood Brown, huh?
I think you're picking 32. You can get a guy that has the burners for 4 years. That's my pick is Xavier Worthy. If I'm the Chiefs and I see him still on the board here.
I should have said Chief pick.
Does Keon Coleman
Keon Coleman, so he's just so raw to me, dude. Like he's a guy that I was all in on a couple months ago. Like if he was there at 28,
remember.
I was all in on him. And then as the testing came out, and then really just like now that this is the time where you really watch a bunch of film. And I'm less on Keon Coleman than I've been the last couple of months. Like a lot of these wide receiver prospects that are seeming like they're going to get picked in the first round, I am way more in love with than Keon.
Good.
Who are the remaining wide receivers available? You got Keon, you got Xavier
Troy
Worthy,
Franklin,
Troy
Leggett.
Franklin, Ladd McConkey. I think the best receiver right now, if you had to ask me after everything I've watched and all the research I've done, the best receiver that's on the board right there is Ladd. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he offers. That's my pick. I'm going Ladd. I'm actually going to go Ladd. I think the Chiefs probably go with Xavier Worthy here just because of that burning speed. But if you're talking about a guy that just brings, Ladd McConkey, he can play in the slot, he can play outside. I'm big on Ladd McConkey.
I'll stick with Xavier.
All right. John, what are you thinking?
Throw it back to all, man. I got them taking the best available tackle or guard. In my opinion, I think they go tackle just because their tackle play last year was terrible. I got them taking Jordan Morgan.
Good. It's another tough one here because I can see all three playing out here, but Chiefs typically, they don't ride with the public. They always throw a curveball as well, it seems like. So the public pick here probably would be Xavier Worthy or any other receiver, so I could see them also taking Graham Barton, offensive guard out of Duke. And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this 2024 collab mock draft on the BillsAholic. Let's take a look at the full results.
Is there a way to?
I could save it if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. That would be actually really cool.
When we do our little draft party,
So
we'll keep note of that.
any of y'all want to run through it here?
So all right, so we'll just go 1 through 32 real quick. All
List
right,
it
so
off.
first overall we went Caleb Williams. Second overall Drake May. Third overall quarterback Jaden Daniels. Fourth overall Marvin Harrison Jr. Fifth overall Malik Neighbors. Sixth overall JJ McCarthy. Seventh overall Joe Alt. Eighth overall Dallas Turner. Ninth overall Rome Odunze.
Odunze.
10th overall Brock Bowers. 11th overall Teron Arnold. 12th overall Jared Verse. 13th overall Fashanu.
Yeah.
4th overall Fuego.
Yep.
There we go. 15th overall Quinion Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
16th overall Byron Murphy. 17th overall Brian Thomas Jr. 18th overall Troy
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Fatanu.
Sure.
We'll go with it. 19th overall Johnny Newton.
That boy Johnny.
He's got Buffalo Bill written all over him. 20th overall Marius Mims. 21st overall JC Latham. 22nd overall my boy Chop Robinson. I actually do really like him. 23rd Leatu Latu.
Hell yeah.
24th overall, 3 last names. Jackson Powers Johnson. 25th overall,
He's
Tyler
gonna
Guyton.
give him a cold jacket today. Just for the
26th overall, Kool-Aid McKinstry. 27th overall, Nate Wiggins. 28th overall, the most important pick in the NFL draft for us. A.D. Mitchell. 29th overall, Zach Frazier. 30th overall, Cooper DeJean. 31st overall, Kingsley. Holy moly. Okay, Kingsley. Sua Mata. Sua Maha Tahia. And then 32nd overall, Graham Barton.
Yeah. Well done, fellas.
BillsAholic. First full mock draft of the 2024 NFL
1.0.
draft. 1.0.
We'll
There
have
she
another one
is.
in a few weeks.
There she goes.
What are you guys doing next time around? We doing the Bills one or what are you thinking?
So it's gonna be interesting because next week we got 2 people in here right now. We'll give the little hint to two people in here next week. We do got Nate Geary from WGR 550 making a special appearance.
What?
So Will's in here. My brother, he just said Kool-Aid McKinstry. He's like, yo, is that a real motherfucker?
Yes,
that
it is.
That is a real guy, brother.
Absolutely.
Yes. So next week we do got Nate Geary, host of the aftermath after the Bills games from WGR 550 on next week. So that'll be super sweet. We'll definitely break down the offseason, talk a lot of draft most likely with him. But I will say I don't know if maybe we'll run through another quick little mock draft next week, just Bills. I think between now and the draft, I think it's very appropriate to do something draft related every podcast for the next couple of weeks, especially seeing next week is the first podcast of April and the draft's in April. So how about that?
How about it?
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll break it down. I don't know if we'll do that with Nate on, but we'll have to figure it out. He might be for it though.
Yeah, more than enough time.
He might be for it. But what do you guys say? Is it time for Who's the Man? Who's the Man? Who's the man, brother?
Who wants to go first?
I'll start us off, brother.
Okay.
All right.
Today flew by. I just want to let that be known.
It did flew. I think, dude, it's that mock draft in the middle. It's just
Yeah.
like we're almost already 2 hours in. All right, who's the man? Drafted in the second round of the 2009 NFL Draft. He led the league in 2009 in total interceptions. Played for the Bills for 5 seasons. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he played for Bills Saints. He played for the Bills Saints and also the Panthers, but never made it to a snap with the Panthers. Who's the man? It is me, brother.
Is your phone?
I think you can because I don't think it. Yeah, you guys are good. I don't got anything on there. It doesn't say his name, so you're good. I'm the man, brother. It is me.
So his rookie year, he led the league in total interceptions.
With 9.
That's kind of nice.
That's nice.
And he was drafted by the Bills.
Yes.
3-time Pro Bowler. Corner or safety?
You got it down there, JP?
I'm between 2 names right now.
Okay.
I'm also going through my mock draft and seeing where we went wrong in all of our minds.
Probably where we first went wrong was JJ McCarthy to the Giants, if I'm being honest with you. But shout out to Drew Breezy, by the way, for Drew Pock 716. Ding, ding, ding. Shout out to Drew Pock 716. I don't know if he's in the comments right now, if he's watching, but
I wasn't sure if he was.
I'd like to give him a shout out because
I wasn't sure if he was 09.
He is my. He did give me my Who's the Man. He asked if he could give me it this week.
Who that? Jack?
No, Drew Pock.
Oh,
Drew Breezy.
Bills and Saints. Who went to the
Drew
Saints
Pock.
from the Bills?
Drew Salatosi. My boy.
wondering if you know. Hold on. I gotta look
What are
this
you
up.
going to give me?
The other guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, shoot me.
I'm wondering. I just have to look at the roster, I guess.
09 draft.
Didn't we already do him or no?
We might.
I don't know.
It's getting to the point where
It's getting to the point where if you overlap, then hopefully you get it, and if you don't,
Because I think I got him, but
I can't think of anybody that went from the Bills to the Saints.
Yeah, the problem is we might have done this.
I think he did. He's a hooper too.
He was pretty good.
Not like hooper, but he was good. He was balling.
He was definitely he played amazing. He played his best ball for the Bills.
I'll tell you, man, he played basketball. Like he
Nah,
played basketball pretty well. That's what I was trying to.
Sorry to confuse you.
You're good.
yeah, I was off on the year.
I don't.
I'm the other guy.
Take it easy.
I don't know. Say it, Chris.
Jarius Byrd.
Yep.
Oh, we did do it. You know what's funny?
And you missed twice.
I guessed that motherfucker. No, last time I guessed.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I got him last time. Fuck.
See, the reason I
Son of a
went
bitch.
and the reason I went with him is because it was just a request from a fan that
Dude, that's gotta hurt.
I don't think is in the comments tonight, but
No, because remember when Chris was like, "Oh, I didn't think you would get him."
hopefully Drew is out
Fuck, dude.
It's gotta hurt that you got him one time and then missed it on the second try.
Swing and a miss.
It's
That's
Ooh.
funny.
because last time my reasoning was I saw him in because he wore number. Did he wear number 22 with the Saints? Thir-
I don't know.
It might have been 31
I think
both
it's
times.
31 his
31
whole
both
career.
times?
31 for his whole career. I think for all three. Because even when he was with the Panthers.
Fuck, dude. All right, I'll go.
Sorry for cussing, man.
North Carolina Tar Heels drafted in the second round of the 2012 draft by the Titans. Titans 2012 to 2015, Bills 2016, Washington 2017 to 2018, Eagles 2019, Arizona 2019. He made a Pro Bowl with the Bills. Wore number 52, 53, 55, 664 tackles, 17 and a half sacks, 7 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns.
All right, so just look at the phone quick. Sweet.
I did 6. 6 got. Yeah.
Damn, you got that stupid.
Bam! Got him.
Eagles are hurting me.
Got him. I like that. If you can say it. Oh, wait, that's an old comment, isn't it?
Yeah.
7
If
picks.
you can say it, I can say it, brother.
Dude, there's so many people that wore those numbers.
What got it for you? What Hank got it for you?
Coming from the Tar Heels and then playing for the Titans. I was big on this guy when he played for the Bills. And I also don't think I think this is the second time this guy has been
Really?
used on the podcast.
I don't remember that guy last time. Probably was.
Is it Zach Brown?
That is Zach Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the second
I did
time.
him.
I was gonna say.
Did you?
Yep.
I had a feeling that this was the second
I
time.
thought see, I went into the. We might have to make some new boundaries. Right?
Well, I don't know what the boundaries are gonna be, brother.
Right?
We're running out of Bills players.
Who's the man?
Hey, man, we'll figure
Is the
something
run
out.
coming to an end?
The show might be coming to an end.
All right, you boys ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So if you go 3 for 3 today,
There's some revisiting.
we might be going to the deck of cards.
There's some revisiting we have to do.
You guys heard of Mike Malarkey before?
I've heard the name. He's a coach, and I would have
Yes.
never gotten it just because.
Yeah. There's some guys.
What's up?
All right, y'all ready? He's an All-American at The Ohio State University. 23rd overall pick in the 1999 draft by the Buffalo Bills. Don't tell me.
No, it's because I just
He
seen
was
their
laughing at my
reaction.
face.
Oh. Played with the Bills from 99 to 03. Went to the Vikings 04 to 2012. Seattle 2013. Voted as a top 50 Viking of all time and is regarded as a top 50 Bill of all time.
Good one.
And he currently has a son playing in the NFL.
Good one. And I'm not going to get it off that, which sucks. I've got it though.
Yeah.
Will I be mad?
Mm-hmm. Well, technically, no. You got it.
Will I be mad?
Let me see that.
I buy excellent.
You did it before too?
I know. I buy excellent. I meant.
No, this.
Oh, I thought you said you
I
did
don't
this
think you'd
one.
necessarily be
As
mad.
soon as he threw
Maybe,
me off when he said,
maybe because
You guys did them before.
the top 50 Viking of all
"You did
time.
this guy before too."
No shot. No, we didn't.
It sounds familiar. as
No.
fuck, bro.
No, we didn't.
Dude,
I promise.
No, we
this is
didn't.
the last week.
I promise. I swear to God.
This is the last.
Where's
week.
Martin when you need him?
It goes to the cards next week.
I swear we did.
It goes to the cards.
I promise you.
Well, he's thinking here. Why don't we start broadening out? We just said about like drafted between 2012 and present, and then like every week, why don't we just do a different team?
Okay.
Next week we'll do the Finn, the Patriot. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's do it.
You guys go ahead.
Antoine Winfield Sr.
I think we did do him before.
Damn!
Yeah. It
All right. It's
No
we're
way!
switching it up next week for the people in here.
was a hell of a run with the Bills.
I still didn't guess it last time.
Hey,
Ooh, man.
we're. Oh my! Sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing.
If you can say it, I can say it.
You guys ever watch Jeff Dunham when Peanut's hand keeps dropping? You ever?
I know who Jeff. I've never watched that one though.
Oh,
I know who Peanut is, and I know Jeff Dunham. It's probably super funny. I think things change next episode.
We'll hop in the group chat. We'll figure something.
We'll figure it out.
Figure something out.
We got
It had a hell of a run, though.
We
I'll
have
say
to.
that.
We have to be better for the two people watching right now.
I don't remember Antoine Winfield, man.
I do feel like I remember Jarius Bird, but it was not my choice, brother.
Jairus Bird was.
It was not my
Zach
choice.
Brown, I did.
I do remember Zach Brown.
Yeah, all three.
It was between him and Preston Brown, and I thought Preston was.
I think we used Preston Brown too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We just fucking might have.
Yep.
Next week I'm coming out with one. Went to Wyoming.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised no
Drafted-
one. I'm surprised no one did Wild Goose yet.
Oh yeah.
I was tempted to do that this
should
this week.
I wasn't sure.
Drafted 7th
I try to
overall.
keep it guys that like played in regular season game with the Bills at least.
drafted 7th overall. You got it.
But
Yeah.
Let's do a who's the man for McKenna real quick.
McKenna,
Drafted out of Wyoming.
Ole Miss,
Oh, Dawson Knox, brother.
very handsome boy,
Curly hair.
can't catch a football.
Come on.
Tight end 2. You have
Where-
his jersey.
Where's 88?
Might not be on the team next year.
They probably won't actually.
Brother. Dalton Kincaid, tight end 1.
Yeah.
That's Dawson Knox.
disrespect.
Disrespect. Such a real one for being here the whole episode, though.
Jacob left. Jack left.
It's only one.
Brother
standing.
left.
Your brother probably only stayed for 30 seconds. Who the fuck is cool? Who the fuck is
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
He said, "Is that a real guy?" I'm out.
Yeah, I knew it.
Will's
Am I
hilarious.
high?
Probably.
Probably.
Probably. He probably is.
Oh man. All right. Well, I would tell you that this was another very successful episode of I Carry This Podcast fan base. I would
Damn
argue
near.
that that's
You
damn
most
near
definitely
true.
do.
I would argue that that's damn near true. You do carry this podcast fan base.
Yep.
I'm not gonna
Yep.
sit here and that's if there was a fan badge, McKenna would definitely have to get the first one. She stays for every minute of every single podcast and comments clearly. So shout out to McKenna. She got a shout out early, brother. She'll get a shout out before we close it out.
Double shout out.
Double shout out for only one to get that,
As he holds up 2 fingers.
brother. 2. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which,
Yep.
The TikTok did amazing, fellas. Almost 8,000 views.
Did you pin that yet?
I'm gonna pin it when we're walking out.
You got to pin it.
Became the second highest. Oh, Will is okay.
He
so
said, I've been here.
wait a second.
15
Wait a second. Wait a second. YouTube's lying to us, saying we got 1 viewer,
It said,
but they're holding my brother back.
Really, we got 2.
We got 2, brother. 2
Tank, do you have
views.
it on your phone?
Not
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Not right now.
I'm sorry, Will.
No.
Oh,
He's
there's
watching
3.
Dude, YouTube
Whoa.
is tripping. Who else is here?
Who's in here?
We got McKenna and Will. Shout out to Will putting it on the TV.
Put
which
yourself in the
there
comments.
might be a chance that there's other people. If it's on his TV, there might be other people in the room watching it.
No, Tank doesn't have it on his phone.
No, I'm talking about like in my
Oh,
brother's room.
Savannah.
Oh!
No one see that one coming.
That one threw me through a loop. How about that?
I passed her today.
4.
Who's the fourth one? Oh my
Just keep
god!
going up.
Now,
Dude.
Now tell me this is not Savannah.
Throw an emoji in the chat.
Who's the 4th viewer? We got Olivia, Will, and McKenna. Who is the anonymous viewer?
Show yourself.
Oh, this is better than Who's the Man
Who's the man?
or Woman.
Who's the
Or
viewer?
whoa, man.
I don't know if we're going to get it.
Come
Oh,
on.
man.
It's
We're waiting on it.
We're gonna see in the corner 3 viewers.
Come on.
Oh, it
It
is
is
Savannah.
Savannah.
Shout out. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go. Coming in right when we're closing it out. I like it. Helping the viewership go up. I
Now
appreciate
everybody
that.
go home.
Can
I
we see
appreciate it. Everybody have a good night.
Thanks for coming.
No, but yeah, shout out to everybody that watched the podcast tonight.
Boys,
Shout-
we got 5.
Who's
Oh,
the
No
my
way,
God.
bro.
Chill out.
All right, come on.
Chill out.
Gotta know who you are.
Who's watching?
Well, Will, that fucking potato sorry for cussing, brother. Potato picture you took with Chris's face has to go on a shirt.
Put it in the merch store.
Merch?
Will that be the first BillsAholic merch?
Merch?
Potato.
Come on, throw yourself in the
Who's the
comments.
5th?
Who's the 5th?
Potato.
Comment.
You can tell we are
Sounds
definitely
like
in the
Chris.
off season.
Oh, we went back down to
Ah,
four.
that was exciting though.
Oh,
I don't. Whoever just edged us like that.
oh, there's 5.
Hold your horses.
Who just joined? Throw yourself in the
Sorry,
chat.
Sorry, brother. Sorry for swearing, brother. If you can say it, I can say it.
Who's
If,
fifth?
if it's sketch,
Oh my god, man. That'd be crazy.
Merch
Please be
is
sketch.
like,
Please be sketch.
hello, brothers.
Hello, brothers.
Come on, man.
Oh, it looks like we have to start looking into this merchandise thing.
I can help you settle the store.
Dude, I gotta know who this 5th person is.
I have to.
Stop
killing
edging
me.
us. Stop edging us
We're
right
gonna
now.
have like a whole.
Who's
Did
there?
you guys have a photo shoot for you guys?
Come on.
We gotta have like a whole photo shoot for our merch.
Who's the
I
fifth?
feel like we're doing like ghost hunters.
This is
And
funny.
they're back on. They're gone.
All right, man. All right.
All
Well,
right,
you know
that was
what?
really
That's
long.
enough. That's enough. All right. Well, shout out to everybody that tuned into the podcast tonight. Shout out to everybody that shared our TikTok around this past week. The Rashad Wild Goose TikTok. Like I said, second highest viewed TikTok on our profile with almost 8,000 views. So appreciate that. We also went up 46 followers on TikTok with just that one. So,
Okay.
Oh, her mom.
Michelle's watching.
Nice.
Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. That's a shout out.
Shout out.
If she's actually watching, that's a shout out. She might not comment. Who knows? But that's Olivia. Does that mean Stella's watching the podcast too? I won't be able to handle this. That's that girl Michelle. Realest one out there. I just need to know if Stella's watching the podcast before I close it off. I'm gonna give it to 157 just to know if she's in the podcast room.
Damn, your knees are ashy as fuck.
Yo.
Damn, you violated them, Stella.
Yeah, they are.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, you need to invest in some lotion, brother. Lotion. What, dude? I'm looking out for you.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Close us out.
All right, I'll close this out. Yeah, again, shout out for the TikTok love. I've said that a couple of times. 46 followers. We're working on the YouTube. We're working on it, brother. We're working on it. But hey, another successful it's Stella's bedtime. You're right. Another successful episode of BillsAholic Pod. Thank you for tuning in tonight. As you know, we'll be back live next Tuesday with a special guest, Nate Geary from WGR 550, host of the Aftermath Show. And we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to having him on and showing you guys next week's content. Be sure to share it, like it, and we'll see everybody in the next live stream. Go Bills!
Go Bills!